Happy New Year, everyone! Woohoo! Now, I can't go too crazy tonight because this time yesterday, I didn't even have a voice, believe it or not. And I tell you what, right? So I did the stream, the ATAT stream on Wednesday now, losing track of days. I've been off this week. And it was the strangest thing. As soon as I finished it, I was like, I've come down with a cold during that stream. And so it was kind of... if you listen to it back or watch it back, I highly recommend it, folks. It was actually a very good, fun stream. I had Tech, Monarch, and of course Nicole joining me building her AT-AT as well. But my voice was totally different at the beginning of that stream compared to what it was at the end. So I finished it. I had some warm honey and water. Just mix it up. It's a lovely natural drink, folks. It really is. And I thought to myself, right, I've got a voiceover to do for my Lego haul video, which only came out about 2 hours ago, I think it was. And I thought, I've got to do it now because I'm not going to have a voice tomorrow. And honestly, I'm not joking, folks. Yesterday, I had no voice whatsoever. And I was picking up a new car as well yesterday. So it was quite slightly inconvenient, but I was just kind of talking whenever I could. So I was just going around with a great big scarf around my throat, trying to protect my vocal cords. But as it happens, I'm doing all right. So I'm not going to be too high. I'm not going to be too low. I'm just going to be, hopefully, just about right for you lovely lot. And I've got to do that as well with my cap, because otherwise, I keep noticing I keep whacking it. Actually, that looks a bit stupid as well. Anyway, let's just do that, shall we? Otherwise, I'm not really built too much more of the AT-AT since the stream. In fact, I haven't built a thing. I've been a bit busy, funny enough. Been a bit busy being ill. And I might be doing a little bit on it tomorrow. It really just depends how I wake up tomorrow, folks. Do I wake up? Do I have a voice? And of course, tomorrow is New Year's Eve. So if I do one, it'll only be for a couple of hours. And then after that, it's New Year's Day, and of course but the shops in the UK don't open till 11 o'clock. I think it was Simon out there actually who mentioned it to me. I was like, that can't be right. Of course, it's Sunday. Legally, shops can't actually they can open early, but they can't sell anything until 11 o'clock. So there's going to be a bit of a lay-in because I've got people coming over to me tomorrow night. I'm hosting like I did last year. I might actually get a few more hours sleep than I did the previous year. Anyway, as always, if you guys want to support me, there's two different ways of doing that. You lovely people, you know it. You can, of course, give us a super chat. I'll stick your name up there on London Wall. Or, of course, I can just pop your names up on there and say thank you very much on Instagram, like I always do. That's one of the perks of doing a super chat. Or, of course, you could join and become a member of the LBB family. And that's always good fun as well. We've got the Discord. And I do private streams with everyone as well, which is kind of cool, which I always find them quite interesting. They're completely different to this. And what happens in those streams stays in those streams as well. It's just for the greater Londoner members. Anyway, check it out, folks. If you're interested in it, just click the join button down below and you find out all about it. It's got me talking to you about all the perks. Anyway, enough of that. So I've got a survey on the go as well. I forget what the survey was now. I think it's just asking, is anyone actually going to be buying any Lego on day one? So far, we have 35 votes. Thank you, all you lovely peeps, for doing that. 26% of you says yes, got to get those new waves. Maybe not made up my mind yet, 46%. And 29%, nearly a third, are saying, no, not this year, which is kind of interesting because, I mean, you know, especially in this day and age, folks, you've got to buy sensibly. You really have. I'm going to be buying the Jazz Club. The main reason is because you lot out there voted for the BLACKTRON. Now, last week, of course, on the vote, it was 90 people voted and it was split 50-50. Did exactly the same vote again this week on Instagram. Had loads of people voting. I think it was about 59 people voted on that. and 2/3 went for the BLACKTRON. So the BLACKTRON is what I'm going to be building on day one, you lovely lot. And I'll probably do a follow-up review on that as well. Anyway, what I will say is thank you for Mark as well for the £2. Now, one other thing that I didn't mention that happens when you guys give me a super chat is something like this happens.
Detach cable! Cable detached!
That's rather funky, isn't it? I'm in the sort of mood for AT-AT stuff at the moment. I really, really am. Now, what I am in the mood to do is say hello to you, lovely lot out there. So anyway, let's get scrolling. Don't forget, folks, give the stream a thumbs up. We've got Scotty out there as well. And Scotty's going to be in a minute, folks. Finally got him back in again. You won't believe the trials and tribulations of trying to get him on this stream. He's a very much he's a man in demand. What can I say? We've got the minifig Who out there as well. Guys, did you get the vouchers? He was, of course, the winner last week, folks. Let me know if you got them. Let me know if you haven't got them as well. Irish fan of Lego is out there as well. Thank you for all the kind words as well on Instagram, my friend. Really do appreciate that. Simon's out there. He's out evening. It's probably going to be lurking as well. Matthew builds bricks. Matthew, I often see you Blue Water. You're going to be going there on Sunday. JC Hustle's out there. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday to you, JC. Mayo's out there as well. Did somebody say Mayo? Minark's out there too, of course, because he just gave me that lovely £2. Thank you so much, my friend. Really do appreciate that. Brickapix, she'll be in just a sec. Who's this? We've got Bomb Productions. That's a cool one. I like that. Bomb Productions. Got lots of bombs go off on my super chats, that's for sure. Even on the intro. Who else we got out there as well? We've got, of course, we've got Faith and Misery. Dude, you're practically here on every stream that I do these days, which is lovely. It really is. Macro Bricks, he's giving out some love. Mitty Bricks as well. Got a picture of he sent me well, he actually, to be fair to me, he didn't actually send me the picture. I've just pulled it off Instagram, which is a picture of kind of he's building the B1 droid, and it featured me in the background. So I thought, oh, do you know what? I'm going to use that. So I have. So anyway, let's get some more people out there. So we've got Mitty Bricks, like I said. Who else we got there? KO King Oldorf. Good to see you, dude. We've got Axel as well, all the way from I think it's Denmark, and is it Axel? You from the motherland of Lego? Echo Bricks as well. Good to see you, Steve. I do enjoy watching your streams. I've watched quite a few of them over the last few months. Arjun Dutch AFOL. Hello, everyone. Arjun, good to see you, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Great to have you here. It really, really is. Mayo's out there giving it loads of large. KO, he's giving us a £5. Hold that thought there, KO, because I'm going to get some more peeps in. I will come back to that in just a moment. I do really appreciate it, though. Thank you so much. Even everyone says, Andy Seston, great to see you today. We've got Brick Anista in as well. That's a very cool name, isn't it? Anyway, watch this space, folks. You might be coming on later on today. And we got the Trade Company as well. Got it right this time. Anyway, Trade Company, lovely to see you. Hope you're all well. He's still sending the trays as well, by the way. I'm meaning to get one so that I can do a review of it. Anyway, just saying. Anyway, who am I going to get in first? I'll tell you who I'm going to get in first. Someone from Yorkshire. She's Yorkshire's answer to Harry Potter. So a major game player in the Harry Potter Lego sphere. She's also a bit partial to a little bit of Star Wars. So anyway, let's bring her in, shall we? It is, of course, Kerry, aka Brick a Pick. There we go.
Hi.
How you doing? Lovely to see you.
The top of my head off. Oops.
Oh, you have, yeah. Don't worry, I've sunk a little bit. I need to raise mine up a bit. There we go.
There we go.
You go down and I go up. How you doing? You well, Kerry?
I'm good, thank you. Yes, I'm slightly scared because everybody around me has got this cold or this flu. Everybody, and I've managed to dodge it. Oh, now I don't know whether I gave it to everybody because I was very, very poorly.
Yeah.
In October, but that was like ages away. So I don't know.
Okay, good stuff. Oh, yeah, and I've my mother-in-law's had it a few weeks ago, and I got it this week. I don't know why. I've not been around too many people, in all honesty. Maybe I'm just a bit worn out. Who knows? But anyway, I would say the vitamins keep me going. They really do, and copious amounts of coffee and water. There we go, folks. We've got the perfect balance of coffee and water there. What can I say?
As long as your coffee's got honey in it. Honey's good for your throat.
Oh, honey's phenomenal for my throat. I was up at 4 o'clock this morning, checking some emails, sending some messages, and having some honey as well. And doing a gargle. Gargling your throat's very good as well, especially just before you go live. But anyway, Kerry, where would you like to go? We've got somewhere in Spain. We've got somewhere else in Yorkshire. We've got somewhere in Germany. We've got somewhere in East Coast America, I think. And we've got somewhere else. It's quite up north in America, I believe. And it's normally pretty cold. But they're wearing a bit of a Larry shirt today. So we might go there. But anyway, where would you like to go?
Let's go for the Larry shirt.
Oh, we're going to go for the Larry shirt. Phenomenal. Trade Company says, we are working hard on getting more made. My builders had a baby, so we're looking at other options. Get the baby involved as well. Cheap labour. Go for it, Trade Company. There you go. I'll have 10% commission on that. I thank you. You're welcome. So we're going to go, folks. It's this guy. He's a legend. He really is. I love him to bits. I really do. There is a thing. There's good chemistry there, and I love that. So much so. Check out his shirt. I mean, I'm wearing this tonight. First time I've ever worn this. I bought it in the summer, and I couldn't believe it. It reminds me of the Great Wave, the new set that's just come out. Or coming out in about 48 hours. So we'll take a look at that a little bit later, folks. Anyway, let's get him on, shall we? He's got a Larry shirt. Give us a thumbs up for this shirt, folks. I'm sure he's not wearing it for a bet. I think he's wearing it because this guy is absolutely pure style. It is, of course, Macro. Hello, mate.
You guys are making me blush and my cheeks match my shirt yet?
It is. Dude, I love the colour config. I really do. The green and the purple go together very, very well.
Nice. Appreciate it. Hopefully everyone's doing well and having great holidays.
Oh, dude. I'm other than having a cold, I'm totally cool. I really am. I'm really good. And it's lovely to see you. You look very. I have to say, you and Kerry look really, really well.
Nice, Kerry. Right on.
I've never seen Kerry look so healthy. Honestly, Kerry, are you on a diet, a detox or something, or what?
No, definitely not. Not after this Christmas. I've just eaten everything in sight.
Oh yes, have I? I'll tell you, Marks and Spencer's.
Yesterday.
Did you? Blimey, I tell you, it suits you. It really does. We've got Brick scene out there. Moldy Nicole, Lady McBrick.
Sure.
Hope you're all well. Good to see you, Brick. See, Richard. Do you know? This is the thing. When I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning, I was actually watching a couple of Brickheads, and Richard was in that. Well, he wasn't on the panel, but he was in the chat. And I was going to say hello, and I thought, no, I can't do that. It'll completely wake me up. So I watched it again later on. Check it out, folks. Couple of Brickheads. Very, very good stream. Macro, where would you like to go? We've got some dude in Spain, some dude in Yorkshire. We've got some lady, supposedly in Germany. We've got somewhere in America as well. And we got somewhere in London. Another Londoner out there. He's just put his hand up. Good man. Good to see you here. Where would you like to go?
Well, I got to give credit where credit's due. Looking good in black last stream on London Calling. And keep the panel 50-50. Let's head on over to Germany.
Okay, in Deutschland. In Deutschland, Steben, Schlagen, Schlugen, of course, which is German for God knows what. Anyway, let's bring it in, shall we? It's Nicole. Brick Build. I can't remember her last bit. World, I think it is. Brick Build World. We've been talking about her name for days. I was even thinking about that earlier this morning as well. But let's bring her in. It is, of course, the effervescent Nicole. Hello.
Hi there.
Hey
now
there.
you changed it so much that you can't remember it yourself.
I can't.
What about Nicole's World?
Nicole's World, Nicole's Brick World, Nicole's World. I mean, it is. If it is your world, I mean, look, it is a big world you got in there. All your Lego and stuff. Looks very, very cool. It really does. Lovely to see you, Nicole. You're looking shiny and happy and like that, and your lighting's perfect, which is awesome. Good stuff. Where would you like to go next? We've got somewhere else that's very well lit, might I say, in Spain. We got a side-on profile in Yorkshire. We've got a beautiful front profile, very Star Wars orientated one in America. Who's just discovered where a certain, I think it was a 1x10 black plate goes. Or we've got somewhere in London, in a place called Lewisham, I think. Where would you like to go?
I think I would like to go first to Spain.
Oh, you're going to go Spain. All right, going to go somewhere warm. I think it's warm out there anyway. Last I looked, it was about 22 degrees. Anyway, let's bring him in, shall we? He's got hands. His name's Scotty. Is of course, Han Scotty. How you doing, mate?
Hi, everybody.
I pressed the button. He's like, oh, it didn't work. Bring it in.
I was waiting. Yeah. Hi, everybody.
How you doing?
It's very warm out here. Yes, it is. Today's been very hot.
Yours must be nice.
Oh, dude, what's the temperature over there?
I don't know, but we were walking in the center of Valencia. Now it's boiling, so 20s degrees.
20s.
So, yeah.
That is so good. I'm honestly, it's
quite strange though for now. Usually it's quite cold this time of the year, but
yeah, it was cold in America at the moment. Blimey, it's freezing over there, isn't it,
Yeah.
Macro?
Yeah, they're getting slammed by some winter storms here across America and Canada.
Oh, okay. Got to be careful. Got to be careful. See what generally happens is America sneezes and the UK gets a cold because of it. It really is. It's a thing. Anyway, Scotty, lovely to see you here. You're looking very switched. That hairstyle works really well. The headset looks amazing. Honestly, you should model. Anyway, where would you like to go next? We've got somewhere very somewhere.
We know where we're going.
Oh, we know.
Get him on. Get the other half on.
Get the other half on. All right, folks, let's bring him on, shall we? He hasn't been on for a few weeks because he's what can I say? He's been with Scotty in Spain, with the old Spanish Scotty, learning the local lingo in his villa. Anyway, let's bring him on, shall we? We haven't seen him for a little while. He's, of course, Craigster, aka Brick Stage Pass. Hello, mate.
Yo.
How you doing?
I was aware when it was warmer. It's freezing here.
I know, but think of the money you saved on your gas bill because you eat.
I still had somebody here looking after the animals. So I still had to
did you?
Yeah.
Oh God. When I used to have dogs, I used to put them in kennels. To be honest, so I didn't have to worry about them.
Yeah, it cost me about 50 quid a day to put him in a kennel, so I'm not doing that.
Really? Well, he's a bear, isn't he? He's a big one. He probably takes up twos and stuff like that. But okay, mate. So anyway, what are you back? You're back now with your creature comforts. Are you
creature comforts? There's not really to change much. The only thing I've got is more channels. I didn't have as many channels when I was out there. That was it.
You didn't have as many channels when you were out there.
I had internet and TV. We couldn't get ITV.
Oh right, okay.
No real loss.
Well, I got to be honest, right? It's probably BBC actually. Anyway, I've watched a few films over the holidays and stuff like that, but I started watching that Rogue SAS one. Oh my God, that's brilliant. Dude, I'm like 45 minutes in on that, and Gemma's like, "Oh, I don't like this. This is too rough for me." And I'm like, "I love this. This is a brilliant program. These guys have got guts."
True story.
Yeah, I know. It's just brilliant. It is, and it just shows you how clumsy some of our majors were back in the day. Anyway, where would you like to go? We've got we've got two last places. We've got a newbie on tonight, folks, which is very exciting. We're going to be talking as well, by the way, just in case you wonder what we are doing tonight. We're going to talk about some of the sets that we built this year, some of our favourite ones. And you might be surprised because it doesn't have to be the biggest and best one or anything like that. It can just be which one you just happen to like building. Anyway, where would you like to go next? We've got East Coast America, or we've got probably Southeast London.
Southeast London, of course.
Go Southeast London. There we go. He's going to stick it there. We haven't seen this guy for ages. Last time we saw this guy, folks, it was we didn't have very good internet. Today is going to be a good test to see if that internet. He's had upgrades upon upgrades upon upgrades, and a few reboots in between all that as well. Let's bring him on, shall we? It is, of course, my favourite 00 gauge man, fooling with bricks. Hello, mate.
No, nice one, brother. How you doing, peeps? Good to see you all.
Yeah, good
to see you. Right on.
It's been a while. It's been a while, but hopefully my internet hold out now. Plenty of upgrades, and we should be fine.
You sound good, and you look good, mate. You look very, very good.
It's still clear.
Brings out the beauty, doesn't it?
It does.
Excellent.
There's the old school T-shirt there as well, Basil. That's cool.
I do like that.
It's scary because the Norwich really stands out now, doesn't it?
It does a bit, isn't it? It's like that's a funny game. And talking to Norwich, I think West Ham are just about to kick off as well. So I've got to keep the score of that. God, we need to win that. I tell you.
I got my eye on the score.
Good man. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. If we don't win that, we are in trouble. And I think Moles might get sacked. Anyway, then we're going to go. Seeing as you're the last man on, we've got a couple of ladies still to come on as well. But anyway, let's get over to the East Coast America because she's naturally the next person to come on. The newbies as always come on last, folks. Anyway, let's bring her on, shall we? She's just discovered where a certain part went as we went live. It was an epiphany of Lego, which I always love seeing. Anyway, and I love seeing her as well. Let's bring her on, shall we? It is, of course, a particular version of Jean. Hello, Jean.
Hello. I'm actually in Texas, which is central.
It's central.
I guess it's not a coast.
I should remember that because you guys are you always meeting up with Emmasaurus, aren't you? So I should always remember that.
Yeah, we hang out there. We see her probably once a week, every other week. And I say y'all all the time. Come on, Texas.
Yo. Yeah, that was like that, yo. And
it was actually a 1x12.
So 1x12 is even bigger.
It's a rather large piece that shouldn't be extra. But yes, I found where it went. It's incredible. Yeah. And then I spilled tea all over the Justifier ship.
You spilled tea? Oh, what sort of tea? Just out of curiosity. Yes. What was it? Green
English
tea?
breakfast.
English breakfast. Oh, with or without milk?
It's a win.
With milk.
With milk.
Oh, it's London fog now.
Oh
yeah, that's it. I love all that. Yeah, I love it as well. I like doing it these days with 2 bags because it just makes it so strong. It's so bitter.
The tea?
Yeah, the tea is so bitter. Definitely with tea, mate. I tell you, I'm very particular where I put my tea bags. Just saying.
Yeah, we all know.
Yeah, Coke's back. And so anyway, Brixie says, moving on swiftly. Anna Ray's nice. Yeah, I just finished the Sanctum myself. Great build. Oh, I still got that to build, folks. I'm dying to build that as like one of these sets of the year. It really is. Have you built yours, Macro, haven't you?
I'm halfway through. I'm saving the rest to build it with Mayo, actually.
Mayo Hosto.
He's going to do the Daily Bugle, and I'll build the Sanctum Sanctorum.
Oh, there we go. 2 marvelous YouTubers doing their Marvel things. Now, talking of marvelous things, trying to get back on track with our last panelist of the evening, folks. With 9, we're practically bulging at the seams tonight. We are, but it is the last one of the year. Let's face it. So it's good to go out big time, large. How can I describe this lady? Well, she's been around for a while. Actually, she's new on the scene. She is an interesting one because she does a lot of interviews that I find fascinating. They're very cool, and she's very, very cool as well. And her name is Brick Anista.
Hello.
Oh,
hey, everybody.
Great to meet you, Brick Anista.
Hello from Seattle. How's everybody doing today?
Yeah, very good.
Awesome.
So, first of all, seeing as you're the newbie on, which is very exciting, tell us where Seattle is in the scheme of things in America, because my geography improves tiny amounts every week. It really does, honestly. But whereabouts in America is Seattle? And Brick Anista, aka Naomi, which is a lovely name, by the way.
Thank you.
Whereabouts?
Whereabouts is Seattle?
Whereabouts is Seattle? And tell us a little bit about you.
The Pacific Northwest of the United States of America.
Oh, West Coast.
Some people say America, but it's about 3 hours south of Vancouver, British Columbia.
Wow.
And it's a beautiful place, also known as the Emerald City. So if you ever get a chance to come, especially in the summer, it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm actually a San Francisco native, though. And I found myself up in Seattle because I was evacuated by 2 Northern California fires back in 2017 and 2019. And I just said, I can't take this anymore. So I went where it's super cold and it rains a lot, but it's super green and just amazing area. Really wonderful place to be.
It sounds like you moved to Ireland or something like that. It does. But it is. That's the thing. If you live in a country that's very green, it's only green because of one thing. It rains a lot, and that is the beauty of it to a certain degree. But you haven't got to worry about those forest fires anymore or anything like that.
Well, at least not in our area, but we did have some forest fires in the eastern part of Washington state. And then we had the worst smog, I think, in the world. I think there was only one city. I think Beijing passed us. But yeah, that wasn't that was kind of getting post-traumatic stress.
Because your smog must come over from Asia then, doesn't it?
No, actually, that came from the eastern Washington fires. That was, I think it was in August or September. Yeah,
it's weird. No. It's really weird being a Londoner and other people talking about smog. We haven't had smog for years, I don't think. I couldn't tell you what it's like, but we've got Ian Brickbot out there. Evening, Ian. Good to see you. Don't forget, folks, give us a thumbs up. Let's try and get to 50 tonight. We've got nearly 60 of you out there watching this at the moment. And
I think I saw Matthew Builds Bricks in the chat too. And,
yeah, he's down there.
I know Matthew and his family from Tricky Bricks, who you've had on your show before too.
I have. Tricky's he's not been on for a little while. The last time I saw him, actually, he was trying to get to London, and he got here, but he wasn't too well when he got here, so I couldn't.
Yeah, they got sick. They went to Billund because they're displaying over at the Lego house.
Yeah.
And I think because they went to Scarebeck, and it sounds like Scarebeck was like a super spreader of COVID. So they came down with COVID after going over there, and they couldn't make it to London, unfortunately. Yeah,
it was a bummer. But they're safe and sound now. That's for sure. We've got 2 Humble Bricks out there as well, and Matthew builds bricks. I've actually met him a few times. He goes to the Blue Water Lego store, which is the one I go to.
Oh, cool.
which is kind of
That's
fun.
awesome.
So he's a totally small world, Macro. It really is. But so Brickanister, tell us a little bit about your name as well, and the sort of stuff that you do. Tell us what your thing is with the Lego community, and then we're going to start whipping around the panel.
Sure, I'll just keep it short. Brickanista is the Brickanista Broadcast Network, so I stream also on Twitch, but 3 times a week on YouTube, 1 time a week on Twitch. I'll be rebooting this also in the new year. Brickanista, the name came from, I went to a convention in 2018, my very first convention, which was Bricks by the Bay. And I went with the stop motion animation, just a short film. It was, I think, 20 seconds long. And there was no place for me to sit because there wasn't a place for animators. Even though you go to a con, you know, there's all different places. So I ended up sitting with the pirate high seas people and the castle medieval section.
Oh,
so
right, dodgy punch. They are the old castle.
Yeah, and so the very next year, I brought my very first mock to Bricks by the Bay, which was the Spice Girls as pirates. It was called the Spice Pirates. It was an all-female ship, and actually Sporty was in the water, and I named all of the Spice Girls different kinds of names that based on a pirate theme, and I ended up getting an award for that ship. And then I was hooked. So then that's how Brickanista came about, because they said I needed a brick name. So we did some searches and brainstormed with a few people. So it's like whether you want to say a barista or a fashionista, that's how Brickanista kind of came about.
I like that. Nice.
Yeah, I like that. It's good name. I love a bit of a story behind the name. So I mean, you're a YouTuber, so you're obviously a filmmaker of sorts, but you do animation. Is that what you do in the real world? Is that your kind of job, or is that something you do for Lego?
It's interesting when we talk about the real world, because for us, this is our real world, right? we're all YouTubers, and we do a lot of social media work. But my background, as far as the animation, I did go to get a certificate in digital filmmaking. And I have a couple short films that are also on my YouTube page if you go way, way back. So this was before I got into the brick world. And when I was going to digital filmmaking school, I brought my Lego with me. And I was known as the woman with all the minifigs. And one time the instructor was giving a tour of our digital studio, and I was in one of the rooms setting up all my minifigs, and then this group of like 20 people come in, and they go, "Oh, this is Naomi, the woman with all the Lego products." And I was like, "Oh my gosh." Yeah. So I've actually been known for Lego probably since about 2012, but didn't really get into streaming about Lego until about 2020 with the pandemic, and actually 2019 when I did a couple short films when I was in school.
Very cool. That is a heck of a story. That is. I love it. I love the way. I've only been doing Lego for about 4 years now, I think it is, and I started streaming pretty much as soon as I got into it. I just thought, you know what, I'm making Lego. Or building Lego, I should say, not making it. And I thought, you know what, I'm just going to get in and do it. That's what I did. After I talked into my mate, because I used to do this channel with someone else as well, and then life got in the way, and they just kind of went off and did other stuff, and I just sort of carried on doing it. And well, here I am now, sort of 3 years later. Got Cabbage Face Bricks out there. Who says, "Hey, there's a lot of eye candy on here." Scotty, Brick Stage Pass, Macro, Basil, and Wowzers. If you met Cabbage, you know why he said that. Anyway, great to see you out there, Cabbage. How you doing, mate?
Taste. That's why he said it.
He's got taste. It says we'd be called. What would the boy band be called? Chaz and Dave's or something like that. But anyway, talking of which, someone we haven't had on for a little while. Let's just hop skip someone and just pop over to Barry and just get an update from old Baz. See what he's been up to for a little bit. Baz, we'll come to Jean's. Jean's still popping in that 1x12 piece, I think. But Baz, you've not been on for weeks and weeks. And so how you doing? And how's the score as well?
Score's 0-0 with us at the moment. I haven't checked the West Ham one.
You're playing as well. I didn't realise Norwich was playing tonight.
We're just in the lower division, so it don't matter. So
what is the lower division even called?
You know what it's called. You'll be there next season.
Oh, here we go. It
Season,
could have been
mate,
Newcastle last year.
Was it?
Yeah, no, I know it wasn't. And I always backed them to get out of it as well. But yeah, no, Foley, great to see you back. You bought any Lego, or you've been focusing on the Hornby stuff a little bit at the moment?
Well, as you know, I've not been around for quite a while, being quite poorly. I've just started to feel better, which is nice. Finally starting to feel better. But yeah, I bought a few Lego sets, and I got a couple of Lego sets for Christmas, which was nice. But I don't tend to buy as much Lego as what I did. I've sort of calmed down a little bit, as you know, because I've got other hobbies that I'm trying to spread my cash over, shall we say?
Yeah, that's cool.
So yeah, I bought a few sets. So I've got a couple of Jurassic World sets, and a couple of Star Wars sets and that. And I'm forever doing other little projects. I've got a little one on the go at the moment.
Oh, let's have a look. It looks like you're armying up something.
I am indeed, yeah. It's the start of an army, just the first unit.
A skeleton army.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little skeleton army. So it's the first of a unit.
What are they called?
Nothing as of yet. They're just plain skeletons. So I've got to armor them up and stick all weapons on them and all sorts. But I'm sure I'll think of a name, and I'll get a couple of champions for them, and they can fight the castle when I finally made it.
Castle. So you're when you're saying castle, what castle is that exactly?
The Lion Knight's castle that should have been made from day one. That's still sitting beside my foot right now in a box.
Oh, that's all right. Well, there was, to be fair, there was a lot of people doing them. So now's the time to sort of maybe to start doing it on a live stream or something like that, or just building it in your own time, because then you'll enjoy it. It's the hoo-ha has kind of died down a little bit.
Yeah, as you know, I've kind of come away a little bit from YouTube, so I don't feel any pressure to sort of do anything anymore. The need to be able to make content and keep up with everybody and keep up with the castle thing and all that. I just do things in my own time now, and just enjoy watching everybody else and what they're doing. So.
Well, that's it. Being an AFOL, folks, isn't about buying loads of Lego and stuff like that. It's a mindset. It is. It's nothing to do with monetary values or anything like that. All right, Baz. Well, anyway, Baz, good to see you back. And I see you're looking nice and warm.
Good to be back. Thanks.
Yeah, no, man, it's nice. It's nice. It's a tipping point. We're happy days ahead. Now, talking of happy days, Jean's all happy because she figured out where a 1x12 black plate goes in her. Well, anyway, you explain it, Jean.
It's a very big piece, and I was building the Justifier, the Star Wars Justifier, which is a set that got a lot of hate for the price point this year.
Yeah.
But I want to say you built it a couple weeks ago.
Oh no, I didn't build that one. I've built the Scythe or Scythe. I can't remember. Yeah.
Okay, so I bought that because of you, actually. So I have the Scythe. Actually, this laptop is sitting on the Scythe. It must have been TK Bricks then. He posted building the Justifier. He's like, this is actually a really great build. And I was like, okay, well, I've had it in my closet. And the minifigs on it are great. But after the first bag, I had an extra piece, a 1x4. And it's just not, that's not supposed to happen. So I did find the part, and it was easy to take something apart and put it back in. And then after bag 4, there was that gigantic 1x12, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is just
yeah." No, 1x12 is a big. To be fair, that's a big miss. A 1x12.
I put it in my stories. I was kind of documenting. I even made a reel out of it. This is suspicious. Why is there an extra piece? But I just was like, "There's nothing here." Like the black, all of the 1x12s. I went back and I was like, "I'm just gonna, whatever." It's sturdy enough, and I kept building. I finished it, and just as I was cleaning my desk to start this stream. I think it's also because there's light, direct light hitting the ship. I noticed on the top of the ship, one side had a black line on the top and one didn't. And I was like, that's where that 1x12 goes. So it wasn't something that affected the stability, thankfully.
No.
And
I have done that before, especially on live streams. I built something and I got some parts left over, and I'm like, do you know what? No one's going to notice this. And I'll just say, there we go, I've done it. And then something falls off it and gives it away. So you got to be careful.
I mean, this is normal. This is a normal little Technic. Always extra.
Oh, let's have a look. Hold on. Let's make that bigger. Blimey, I can't see that.
Tiny little. These are normal extra pieces to get.
What's that? A stud? An axle stud?
This is one of those Technic.
Yeah.
That click on very pleasingly.
There's so many of them in the AT-AT. You wouldn't believe it. UCS AT-AT has got 1 billion of those in blue.
So, yeah. That was a good.
Okay, well, we were talking about some of the sets we built this year. The Justifier, actually, we could pick it up in the UK for about £100, which is totally worth it. It's just a little bit too top heavy when it comes to the price. But honestly, folks, it's one of those ones that in discount is definitely worth getting.
I think I got it for some extra VIP points or something, but it's honestly a really great looking ship, and I like the function of. Oops. Okay, well, something just fell apart, but
I thought that was me for a
mainly
minute.
because I had it in the floor.
Yeah, everyone's going, what was that?
This function of
what is that even? What
coming
is
down.
that bit? I don't get that. Bazza, do you know what that is?
I'll be honest, I don't, but I'm assuming it's some type of
This is what just
like Harrier jump jets have got where they propel them upwards.
It's an engine, isn't it?
And I mean, this looks really cool
That's,
right
that's
here.
the word. Thanks, Greg.
I've never put sideways pieces on like that, so that was like cool. Like this whole thing has been cool. So, and then we put this down to landing, and then the stands come out at the bottom.
Yeah.
So actually, really cool. And of course, the minifigs. You get Cad Bane.
Yeah. Have you got him to hand? Actually, I haven't seen that version. I got the last one that came out. Yeah, he's cool.
So he looks great. Fennec Shand. Love her helmet.
She's good.
And then even her hairpiece. The braided hairpiece looks awesome.
Yeah, that's nice. Blimey, that is a big hairpiece, that isn't it?
It is, right? And then little Omega.
Oh yeah, Omega.
So,
yeah, that's it.
I also isn't Bad Batch coming out next week or something? So I was like,
I think it's the 6th.
This is a good build to in celebration.
Oh, it's
So
Hunter.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah.
Hey,
I
great
think
music.
it reminds me of the geezer out of the Predator film, the first Predator. Does he remind you of him, Bazza?
Billy, yeah, I know you're talking about Billy.
Yeah.
The minifig or the actor?
Yeah. Well, probably the minifigure. It kind of reminds me of him. It's very cool.
Yeah.
It's very cool. I like it. All right, good stuff. All right, let's go up. Let's start with Scotty in the mid tier. Mr. Scotty, where you been? What you been up to? And how's life?
Life's good. Not a lot, really. More IRL stuff, real life things have been going on. End of term work, exams, that kind of thing. So no streaming, no Lego, unfortunately. So not a lot, really.
It's always one of those things, isn't it? It's just one of those things. Life gets in the way, and you got to navigate it the best you can.
Yeah, and we just bought a new apartment, so we're getting that ready. And this is by the way, I'm at the in-laws. So if you hear some Spanish, if you hear some Spanish bickering, I do apologize, okay, because they're going backwards and forwards all the time.
Spanish bickering but that's how they talk, isn't it? It says Spaniards talk.
Yeah.
It sounds like they're bickering, but
they're all complaining because I'm supposed to have my team at dinner now because they have it late, you see, and I'm not. I'm here. So
blimey, what is it out there? It's about 9:15, isn't it?
That's normal time for them. 9 o'clock is tea time, dinner time.
I mean, no wonder they have siestas and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. I see. So, judging by your T-shirt, you're still a Mando fan?
Yes, Mando. Waiting for the new sets. That's all I'm waiting for.
Yeah. Well, when's the new ones of those coming out?
When the series drops, I don't know. Greg, do you know?
I want to say March, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, April, May, I believe.
Okay. Well, that's got Mando March written all over it, that isn't it? That way. Yeah. Okay, good stuff. We look forward to that. I love a bit of Mando stuff. Anyway, and Scotty, where do we find you normally? It's over on Twitter, isn't it?
Twitch.
Twitch, I should say. I could get Twitch to Twitter.
Yes.
I always get this mixed up.
I'll be streaming in the new year. New me, new year, new me, that kind of thing. So back at it.
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool. Nicole, how you doing? I haven't seen you for about 48 hours.
Right.
I didn't have a cold last time I saw you. Now I have. How you been in the last 48 hours? What you been up to?
Missing you, but otherwise okay.
Oh.
And I promise it wasn't me who gave you the cold.
Yeah.
I get worn out in all sorts of ways in this day and age, but yeah, I'm actually quite missing going to the gym. I thought, well, why wait till the new year? Start going earlier. I've been going for a few weeks now, and anyway, maybe that's where I got it from. I don't know. But anyway, what have you been up to? Have you built? You're doing that table football set, aren't you? That terrible set that no one likes, but you seem to. Well, yeah. How's that going? Have you finished it yet?
I finished it and I love it. And I think it's amazing that everyone hates it because I believe that Lego discounted it because the others don't like it. So lucky me. I got it discounted from Lego
Yeah.
What better life could I live?
Oh, that's true. But yeah, I mean, just out of curiosity, because you don't like football, do you? You're not into football at all anyway. I mean,
Not
some people
particularly.
argue that me and Barry aren't because we're Norwich and West Ham fans. But you like this set. You like the set, don't you? And
Yes.
what is there anything in particular about it that you actually like? Is it all the minifigures or you like the pitch? You seem to like the pitch when you were on the other night.
I like minifigures, but that's not the defining factor for that set. I have two sizes that I like. I like 3 sizes. I like micro builds, just for the fact that someone can build micro builds.
Yeah.
Basically, I love minifig size of closed buildings, but the other size that I like and that I'm fascinated with is human life size. Like, for example, one of the things that I like in Lego is the typewriter. Not because I love typewriting, there is some nostalgia, but someone, a fan, created a set of a life-sized typewriter, basically with standard pieces, and you look at it, and it sounds and looks like a typewriter. I love it.
Yeah, and that's true. Everyone can. I mean, I really like that Mighty Bowser set. I've got no interest in Mario whatsoever, but I do like that Mario Bowser set, and I'll get that one day when it drops to 120. I'll get it then. So if anyone out there watching this ever sees it going down for £120, of course, please do let me know. All right, good stuff. Lovely to see. So I can't remember. Is that a towel or is it a rug that you've got behind you, behind your head, or is that a
And now
dishcloth?
it's double trouble.
That looks like a dishcloth. We got a dishcloth there.
No,
for.
that is
It's a
scarf.
sick bag.
No, it's the linen that I will be clothed in when I'm dead. No, it's a scarf.
It's a scarf. All right, that's weird.
So if you see me in the dark lurking around, then it's me.
All the police.
Yeah, I could get my security guards to jump
Go,
in.
please. Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Get the baseball bat.
All right. Good
Don't
stuff.
you know Grimm's fairy tales, right?
Sorry, say that again. I called something didn't
Grimm's
sound.
fairy tales? Grimm's?
Roofs? Griffs?
Grimm's.
Oh, Grimm's.
Grimm.
Grimm's.
Yeah.
Grimm. All right, yeah,
Yeah.
the Brothers Grimm. Nice one, thank you.
Yeah, they're all based off Nicole.
Right,
They're all
they
based on
wrote
it,
about
yeah.
me. Well,
All right,
if
fair.
you see something.
And sorry, what was that other thing that you had? What was that? That looked like a dishcloth.
No, that's a scarf as well. It's
Scarf? Was it?
Like to
Where'd you
stay
put it?
warm.
Okay.
Scarves are
Well,
great.
yes,
Snood,
I love
isn't it?
scarves.
Or
Scarves.
if you're into the Wednesday show, is it a snood?
Oh,
Snood,
snood. Yeah, that's not a snood. I don't know. It doesn't look like. I don't know. It's no Tom Baker one, but it's fair enough. It looks fashionable. It kind of breaks up all that blue. We used to
Right.
see you in black, Nicole. That's the problem. Looks very nice. Looks very nice. Stars and stripes as well, by the looks of it. Very nice.
Oh,
And
yeah.
talking to stars and stripes. Let's go on to macro, shall we? Macro. How the devil are you? What you've been up to? And tell us a little bit about what you've got going on in the background there, because you've got a lot of Star Wars going on there. You've got a particular UCS set. There's a TIE Fighter. But I am actually dying to build one of those. Did you enjoy that particular set?
I did. Can't go wrong, especially just the size of that ship. You feel like you're diving into it a little bit. You're indulging a little bit. That was fun. Same with the Red 5 X-Wing there. Just to be able to build that set and actually have some structure and some girth to it after is fun. Other than that, fan-brickin-tastic, and I'm looking to add to that top row there with some of the builds I'm doing right now, like the Ghostbuster Ecto 1.
Oh, you're building that. You're building that. Do you know, one of my favourite reviews of that was done by this man here, Brick Scene. It was very good. Enjoyed that. Check it out, folks. What do you think of it so far?
Good. A little technique-y, but I guess that's with all the structure on all these big builds. But I'm not a biggest Technic fan, but it's gonna look good when it's done. Look good when it's done.
I tell you what, mate. The AT-AT that I'm building, the UCS one, that is about 60% Technic. That is, I would say, quite comfortably.
Trials and tribulations for sure.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. It is.
Cheers, TJ Solana.
Yeah, we've got a load. We've got Titanium J out there as well. Great to see you. Titanium saying very nice, Anna Rays. I built the Lion Knight's castle recently, but it is currently still on my build table because I am out of display space. That's the thing. That does take up a lot of space. Bazzy, have you got a place for that to go once you've built it?
Kind of. I've got to do a bit of a rearranging, but yeah, I should have a place for it.
Okay,
Right,
very cool.
right
Very
next,
cool.
right next to me telly.
Right next to your
That
telly.
is worth it to take stuff down for. To be honest, I'd take stuff down in that space.
See, I've got Castle Grayskull as well to put somewhere, so it's going to be a bit of a mishmash, I suppose.
Have you built your one yet? Because Cabbage he's built his one.
He has, yeah. No, I haven't got around to doing mine yet, so at some point I will do it. But it's like I say, the backlog's starting to build up. I haven't built sets really for the last few months, so I've got to start cracking on with stuff.
You've got loads, yeah. You've got loads of crack on. I mean, you forget about 2022 now, mate. It's all about 2023 now. It all starts again. It's just save them up, keep them for like 3 or 4 years or something like that. Everyone will forget about them, and then you just get them out and start building them.
I don't buy as many sets anymore, so it's it could be a lot worse than it is. Let's just say that. So
just do what you fancy. Now, that's a funny thing, actually. Macro, you're obviously doing what you fancy because Ecto 1 is like a classic one that people get out for Halloween.
Yeah, I honestly got some time off work, so I just went through the closet and I was like, well, what needs to be built or what do I want to have fun doing? So I pulled out a couple sets, and it was either the Ecto 1 or the Treehouse.
All right. Well, the treehouse, you didn't fancy the treehouse, though. That was a bit too heavy.
Yeah, I don't got the display room for it right now, and I got other plans. I want to change stuff on that. So
yeah, okay.
Coming up.
Good stuff. Hey, can I just say as well, Snelena, Stars and Stripes, obviously there isn't the Canadian flag. It's got the maypole leaf, or maypole leaf, I should say, not maypole. That's something completely different. But what I will say, Snelena kept throwing me last week when she was on because she's Australian and she was wearing a Canadian t-shirt. It was, she's loving the Canadians. She really is. She loves snow. That's the thing. She really does. She loves snow. I suppose the devil's in the detail for that one.
Anything to do with ice hockey? I'm just guessing.
I don't know. I literally think it could be the snow thing. But I love a bit of ice hockey, personally. I really do. And I think it's one of my favourite sports. It absolutely is. But anyway, one thing. Are you? I mean, Macro. Are you an ice hockey fan? I would have thought so, but
I don't watch sports in general. I watch hockey or the NHL when the playoffs go down because it's a little bit more competition that way, man on man. Yeah. They're putting it all out on the line.
Yeah.
They just want to win. They don't care about their bodies as much, and it makes great entertainment.
Yeah, I know, dude. They go at each other at 100 miles an hour. They do. It's absolutely crazy, I think, what they do. But anyway, it's all in the name of entertainment, I suppose. But anyway, talking of entertainment, KO, thank you for the £5, and this is for you.
Oh my God, is this my acceptance to Hogwarts?
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Enough of that. I can't show any more of that. I get struck off, copyrighted. I've been copyrighted on that so many times this year, folks. It ain't funny. But anyway, what can I say?
It kind of is.
It is kind of funny. It's cost me at least £2.75. It really has this year in earnings. What can I say? Every penny counts. Now, talking of lovely things, terrible segue, but there we go. Kerry, how are you doing? I haven't seen you for a week or so. I think it's been a week. How you been? What you been up to? I mean, you look so well. I've never seen you look so well. It's almost like it's like a spring day for you or something like that.
I don't know. I've just had 3 days off of work, which is for my work, and it's the busiest week of the year. That's quite good. Yeah. So I've just relaxed. I've built a little mock. Other than that, I had like the worst shift in the world.
I was going to say, what did you eat?
At work. That sounds even worse. In the world.
That sounded colossal.
It took a bit out of me, so I just had a drama day on Wednesday after that.
All right.
So I've just relaxed, basically. But it starts again tomorrow, though. It's going to be busy tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, back to work tomorrow. On New Year's Eve. I can't believe West Ham are 1-0 down at the moment, honestly. It's so hard being a West Ham fan at the moment. It's nothing like last year. Last year, we were always just winning our games. This year, we're just losing our games. But anyway, what can I say? It's football, folks. But yeah, so have you built anything in particular this week, Kerry?
I did like a little mock competition for my lug. So I sent you a picture of it, actually. It's this little thing here. So it's just like the...
Oh, yeah. I got that earlier on. Thank you for that.
It's just the little scene where
What is that?
The Christmas
That's bigger than a
scene.
habitat,
The
isn't it?
detail on that. Nice.
Yeah, it's a 16 by 16 plate. That was the maximum. So it's the
I
Christmas
like the
scene
way-
from the first
So
film.
cute.
I like the way you've curved out the
Yeah,
step.
the staircase is awesome.
Yeah, I don't know whether that was allowed actually. It's supposed to be a 16 by 16. So I thought
Yeah,
I'd
it makes it
put
look bigger
there.
than it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Barry does that when he's going
How
to
is it full in?
16.
but yeah.
Yeah,
So I've got two
okay.
Harrys in there. He's supposed to just be a t-shirt basically. So he was like the jumper just down there because Harry's up there as well in his pajamas.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah.
And you Jim Jams.
His
Okay,
Jim Jams.
that's nice. Let's have a
the
look. Where
scene
did
from
you
the
get the
first
idea
film.
from?
It's a
Where'd you
scene
get
from the
idea
first film.
Is it?
Yeah. So basically, it's his first Christmas at Hogwarts.
Oh,
So yeah. So basically, Ron shouts "Happy Christmas, Harry," and he shouts "Happy Christmas, Ron," and he stood at the top, and then he gets his presents. Yeah.
that's cool.
It's
I like
great
that.
detail.
Yeah, it is. The wreath looks lovely. Did you win anything for doing that?
I don't know. It's I have no idea. I've just entered it, so I don't know. I don't know whether you win anything. It's just it's just like a little mini mock off.
It'll be fun, isn't it?
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we
it's
got
a bit of fun.
the trade company saying that's amazing. Anna's saying that's awesome, Kerry. And it says a trade company says, where did you get the R sweater from? Is that a
The
special
R
one?
sweaters from the R and the H sweater are from one of the advent calendars. I think it's the first one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Advent calendars were super cheap this year, weren't they?
No, they're expensive this year.
Well,
They
no,
went on
but they
sale.
dropped. They dropped so
Yeah, they went on
quick.
sale because nobody would buy them.
No one was buying them, so they went on sale within weeks.
Apart from
I don't know
Wars
what,
one.
and I can't find it.
The Star Wars one went cheap as well, Baz.
Did it? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
they
it
all
had gone
went
down
cheap,
cheap
yeah.
and I would have seen it, I would have got it. But yeah, every time I saw it, it was sold out.
Yeah.
And I ain't paid
No,
30 odd quid for it. No way.
no, you could pick it up for 20 quid. But it
I think
was
I got
good.
mine from Amazon for £20. I had it went down to £24, and I got like one of those £5 vouchers, so I got it then.
I must have
Oh,
missed
nice.
out on it. Damn.
Very good. Very nice. Now, so talk to someone who's mocking up stuff at the moment. Craig, you look like you're doing some serious amount of work there on your Cassell. How's that going? And tell us how you are. Tell us how you are. What have you been up to?
Yeah, I'm all right, thanks. Yeah, I'm busy trying to get ready for Bricktastic. So
When is Bricktastic? So it reminds us
end
when
of
that is
Feb,
again.
innit?
End of Feb. Good stuff. And are you like 2/3 ready for that now?
No. About
Really?
one hundredth.
Really? Are you kind of like, is there a lot more to do to it, or are you just kind of not happy with it and you're just sort of toying around with it at the minute?
I've got loads to do, tons to do.
Okay, interesting.
I'm just modifying the Lion Knights first. That's the hardest part because I'm making the towers bigger and moving it onto mills, and it's not the easiest thing to do. So,
Oh, okay.
Like still open on mills plates after?
yep,
Oh wow. Good on you.
I've done one bit. I'll show you one bit.
All right. And break it though.
So there's one.
Oh, let's have a look.
Ooh. So I've moved the cave down actually
Oh,
underground,
that's nice.
That is very cool.
and then
Classy.
it'll just swing up.
Yeah, you definitely need mills.
Oh,
Sweet.
look at that. That is classy.
Wow.
Not just mills, you're doing the whole underground scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's got some height to it. Otherwise, it would be quite low.
Yeah,
Can
you
imagine
wouldn't be
a
able to
dragon
put that
living
on a
under there.
regular basis.
No, there's going to be Wolfpack under mine.
Wolfpack.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, that is cool. And where'd you get the inspiration for that? Like Rebrickable or something like that? Or are you just getting it all out your head?
Because it
His
doesn't
little
fit.
brother.
It's so odd. There's this trend of putting down buildings like castles and stuff, and they build them like off the grid, and they do like fancy bases for them, and then they stick them on a green tablecloth and just plonk them all down. I don't want to do that. I want the full scenery. I want to be able to transport it in sections and put it together when I get there and move it around. So,
Ooh, very cool. Very cool,
That's
man.
good. That's
Very
good.
cool. I'm just saying. I think West Ham have gone 2-0 down. It's having a nightmare.
Sounds about right, doesn't it?
Well, I tell you,
will Tony score?
Brentford are actually a really good team. I'm just saying that. I don't have no idea. How's Norwich doing, Baz?
0-0.
Oh, he's still 0. Who are you playing?
We're playing Texlot.
Who?
Texlot.
Reading.
Oh,
Reading.
Wigan.
Reading.
Oh, Reading. Oh, okay.
It's not next to Seattle, by the way.
He said Tex lot, as in the team that Tex supports.
As in Productions.
Tex lot. Yeah, the Reading team. Are they playing at the Majeski Stadium or at Norwich?
Nah, it's at Carrow Road.
Oh, Carrow Road. Okay, cool. Good stuff. Right, okay, folks. Well, look, this now we've been round and seen what everyone's been up to this week. Why don't we talk about some of our favourite sets that we've built this year? Because we've got people on here that love Star Wars. We've got people on here that love Harry Potter. We've got some people that like both, and some people that just like any old Lego, and they go with whatever they like. Yeah, any old crap. So let's go. We should go first. I'll tell you where I'm going to go first. Let's go with Gene. Gene, I'm interested though because you're new to the community.
I have built all my Lego sets this year, actually.
You built them all.
No, I have a backlog now, but I just started building my first Lego set in May.
Did you?
Wow.
Yeah, you kind of set the scene on fire then.
Yeah, my first set was the Darth Vader helmet. I initially said I would only buy Lego helmets, the Star Wars helmets, and that escalated.
That didn't last very long, did it?
No, it didn't. I am particular about what sets I get, as I've always been like with collecting, because I started collecting Funko Pops, for example, so I've always been particular with which ones of those I built. But as far as my favorite sets, BD1 was a favorite, and the Ghost was a favorite.
The Ghost? You built the Ghost? I mean, a lot of people.
Well, I built the Ghost,
set.
but I didn't buy the Ghost. I kind of sourced it from bricks, from my bricks that I already have, and then I bought the rest on Bricklink. And I mean, I paid like $130 for all of the Ghosts.
Wow, that's very good. That is very good because that set is about £400 or £500 these days.
Yeah, and I mean, I just wanted, because I have like 2 shelves of Rebels because that's my favorite Star Wars property. So I just wanted it to, to display it, and I already had most of the minifigs anyway. So I just had to get Zeb, and I found a good deal on him on eBay. So.
I see.
Those are my favorite sets. BD1 was just so cute, and it was one of my first, Lego release day purchases also. So that's a special.
And just out of curiosity, do you ever think that Lego, the way we got R2D2, do you ever think we'll get like a Rebels version of that?
A chopper?
Yeah, get a chopper in that, because that would be I think that would work.
The chopper.
Well.
That's what I want from the Ahsoka show. Hopefully we can get a chopper, because I don't understand why we get DO. And even BD1, people always said people won't buy Fallen Order things, and then they made BD1 and everybody loves that build. So I think we should get a chopper for sure. I want a life-size chopper.
Yeah. That's. I think that'd be quite good. I can't say anything to that. Reason being, don't Google chopper in English. That's all. It means something quite different. But no,
helicopter.
I mean,
bicycle.
Of course it is.
Motorbike.
Bicycle. 80s bicycle.
Yeah, I never had one of those. Barry, did you have one of those?
Yeah, definitely, mate. I'm an 80s child, didn't I? Got to
have a grifter.
Got to have a chopper.
I didn't even have that. I had the most uncoolest bike. I had a budgie. Do you remember those?
I had a BMX.
I had BMX. Yeah.
BMX.
Yeah, I went from
BMX
budgie.
Diamond back.
Oh, I had the Rally Chrome burner, which was my one, and it got nicked. A guy nicked it in front of me. I couldn't believe it. I was not happy.
I did. I'm reading the comments. Somebody said there's a chopper on Rebrickable. I don't like how that one looks.
Really?
I have seen that same person made a chopper, like a smaller version. I was thinking about building that one, but
okay. I'm surprised.
Black Widow chopper.
Yeah,
the Black Widow chopper is pretty cool. It's got the dual propellers.
Oh, okay. All right.
I have it in the other room. I think I could grab it if you want.
Okay, go get your version of chopper then. I don't think it's quite what we're talking about. We'll get it anyway.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you talking about motorcycles or are you talking about helicopters?
I think Brick Stage Pass. Have you still got your chopper, your green version that you've got?
No, it's been cleared up now by medication.
So where's the chopper?
Oh, okay. You're talking about all Star Wars. Okay.
But it would be cool if it was a Lego chopper.
Lego, yeah, it would be.
Gotcha.
He's quite sassy.
Macro.
He talks.
Macro, you like Star Wars. I'd like to see that in Lego.
Very much.
Wouldn't it
Like,
be incredible? So,
Did you end up getting those stamps, those U.S. stamps of the Star Wars droids?
me, I did not.
I did.
Yeah,
I got
you
the
would
English
have loved
ones.
that.
Yeah. I got the
Yeah, it
English
seems like
stamps.
it'd be really cool
Yeah, no, it
collectible.
was like a limited edition release.
Okay. Oh, definitely
tell
Chopper
you-
would have been one of them.
Can I tell you my least favorite build?
Yeah.
R2D2, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
same.
agree.
Oh, really?
I
Did you
agree.
struggle with the middle leg?
It was one of my first builds. I don't know why I decided I would go from building helmets to building R2D2.
Ooh, that,
It
yeah.
was so much technic, and recently he came apart, like a piece of him came apart, and I said, you know what would be fun? I'm going to take R2D2 completely apart and rebuild him again. And I regret that.
G, I built him 8 times since I've had him. It's the
8
worst.
times?
Why
Wow.
would you do that to yourself?
It's the worst
If he
set.
comes
So-
apart
Jesus
again,
Christ.
if he comes apart again, I'm chucking him at the wall and
Oh,
Uh,
mine's in the bin, like a plastic bin.
Never
just thrown in
again.
the bin.
I nearly threw mine through the window, don't get me wrong. Honestly, I built it online as well. Wow. It's,
Yeah, building
I even
Technic
watched-
Live is always dicey.
Oh, he looks
yeah, I
great.
even watched
Yeah.
Minute do that.
Every time you pick him up, something at the bottom falls out.
Yeah.
No,
Is that true?
My name's Cool.
No, he's
I'm
he's
a
bottomed up
designer.
somewhere.
Blimey. He's the designer. He looks like he needs a good night's kit. Jesus.
Mocktura in the comments, it's my friend Aubrey. I'm sure y'all know Aubrey. She says,
We all know
"Before or
Aubrey.
after
She's got
my
lots of
Aubrey,
tattoos.
after I took it apart is when he became my least favorite."
Oh. I don't know. It looks all right to me. But Baz, I never knew you had so many issues with him.
Have you built
mate,
it?
Yeah, it's beautiful. I
It's
literally every time I
beautiful,
build
but
it,
he's so flimsy that
he is. Yeah, something falls out every time I pick him up. Something
the
at
leg
the bottom
falls
falls
out.
out. Yeah, the leg falls out. All Technic pieces fall out.
The
Every time I
behind
put him
fell
down, he
out.
falls over.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare.
Something
Sounds like
keeps
an
falling
off-brand
out
Lego
every
set.
time, and it's not worth. Like I said, the back fell out, and I was like, oh, it'd be great to see how I've evolved as a builder to take him completely apart and build him again. No, 100% regret. Halfway through, I thought maybe I should just sell it or piece it out as it is, but then I was like, I've already spent so many hours building half of it, rebuilding half of it. So, like I said, if it happens again, he's just gone.
I'm going to glue him next time.
Yes, okay. That's what I was
And I don't
asking.
even feel bad about it.
I was asking people for their super glue suggestions, and actually, Martin Bricksnaps had a great suggestion. He says he uses paint thinner because it melts the bricks together.
Oh my God! Oh, that sounds horrific. That's an abomination.
Well, otherwise, like I said, if it happens again, because I remember exactly the pieces that were coming apart too. It's flimsy. It's not built to stay together.
I'd go with light blue.
Quality control's gone down though with Lego. You saw that review of the VW bus, the new VW bus that came out, and and how they gave it a 0 review. Tips and Bricks.
Did they? No,
Yeah.
I know.
Zero.
A
goose egg.
I've not read Tips and Bricks' review of that. Let's have a look at it, shall we? This is what we're doing tonight.
It was like, okay, is this going to get your attention, Lego, or not?
Let's see why they gave it a 0.
And isn't this the second R2D2? Like the first one was even worse.
Yeah, I think the evolution of some of the product lines have gone down. So it sounds like the R2D2 that wasn't the original, right? That's the
No, it's
newer
the
one.
second one.
This is the one from this year.
Yeah, but if you look at that new VW bus, the blue one.
Well, I just want to say one thing about the VW bus. But before I do, right, don't forget, folks, give us a thumbs up. Check everyone's details down. They will be in the description below straight after the stream. I just want to say the other set that came out this year, I think it was this year anyway, earlier on this year, or maybe even last year actually, was the Tumbler, the Batmobile Tumbler. That had all the same issues on the new one as what the first one had, apparently. And just going back to the VW, right? I want to talk to you about that one, big safe guys. But the Volkswagen T1 camper was around for nearly 10 years. This one's only been around for about a year. And judging by what Naomi said, the quality control is not very good. Tell us a little bit about it, Naomi.
Yeah, if you go to Tips and Bricks on Instagram, they posted a 0 review, and I can't remember the name of the reviewer, but she had mentioned that you can actually bend some of, I think, the 1x8s or the 1x10s, and you bend it and it doesn't snap back. So whatever plastic they're using now, it's really bad. And they said, we tried our best to give it a better review, but it was so bad we had to go with the 0.
Yeah.
And, Tips and Bricks is part of the land. So you would think, maybe Lego might listen to this. And I would be wondering if Lego would ever do a recall.
I reckon
that would be the
Yeah.
set to recall, would be this VW.
That's such a shame.
But maybe it's a matter of charge. I don't know what the proper English word is. The only thing is, I have the set. I built the set, and I am pretty happy with it. The only thing that I don't like are the stickers, which not the colorful, beautiful, fun stickers that you can apply or not, but there are certain stickers which do not match the color. That's unfortunate. But the build of it, I'm happy with it. It even survived the move.
Well, I think the colors are nice. It's a nice change from the classic red and white, but the review talked about how the clutch power has gone down, and we've heard also it also depends on what factory is producing some of these bricks, that sometimes the clutch power has gone down on. And I've read this, that if you compare a 1970s brick to a present day brick, that the clutch is different.
Yeah, but that could be if it's a factor. It's a matter of factory, because mine even survived the move. I just wrapped it in foil and.
Yeah, I've been on the fence about this because I have the original, and I wanted to see what the next one was. But after reading that review, I just said, I don't need to drop a couple $100 for something that's not that great.
Naomi, something I picked up on was when the legend that is, of course, Jang Bricks, when he reviewed this, he said in a lot of places when I was doing this build, it actually felt like he was building a mock because it was flimsy. It looked good.
Oh, interesting.
But when you do stuff with it, so maybe this is why they've dropped it after a year. And you know what? This will be one that they will redo, and it will be one that they recolor as well. Maybe in orange or something like that.
You reckon? I don't think they will.
Do you reckon?
I'm not sure if it'll come
day?
back because the original was on the shelves for I think 10 years before they retired it, and then they brought in this one, and I think they're probably saying they're going to go with IP types of vehicles, like you were talking about the Batman vehicles and the Ecto. I mean, a lot of the ones that have IP properties attached to it because they'll sell better too.
Craig, what do you reckon though if they went and did the brand new one that's come out for in the real world? There is that.
I don't think there's enough of a market. That's why they're going with more IP vehicles.
Okay.
I just don't know. I mean, I think Nicole has a good point that if you had a good experience building it, then you might build it again. But if the reviews have been kind of bad, especially you said Jang Bricks, who carries a lot of clout, Tips and Bricks didn't like it.
Oh, yeah. Well, they said similar things. Now,
the last one was out for a very long time because there wasn't as many products on the shelf. It's different now. There's a higher turnaround of products. So that's the reason. The design of it's not great, which is what we've just been talking about. But the reason that the bricks are slightly not as good as they used to be, and some would say that the old bricks are still pretty pants, is because they have to mix the ABS now with recycling to meet emission targets.
With that cane sugar product or
so the quality's going down anyway, but you're still going to be paying for a premium product regardless. You just got to suck it up.
Yeah, you're paying for the brand, right? The whole Lego brand, and they have to keep the price point up in order to make it with parity with the other products they have on the shelf. But I just don't.
That's fine as long as the quality doesn't drop. The quality has to. They've got to keep the quality high because otherwise
they can't even be bothered to put the plastic in, like away from the other, the transparent stuff away from the other bricks.
Oh, that bugs the life out of me.
They're using a softer material now, and it scratches easier, so it makes sense to use the softer material.
That
separate
drives
it
me
out
crazy.
with a bit of cardboard.
The windows that scratch.
Didn't they start with it? What did I build? Was it sometime this year? I built a car, and the windshield was separately packed with something clingy to it, which really wrapped it up nicely.
It's not a plan, it's just how it ends up being when it does the factory, just the run of where things go in the piece bags.
Yeah.
And
I
then
swear
if it's on the
sometimes I
pick-a-brick wall, then you try to put, a load of those windows in a pick-a-brick, and then you end up having half of them scratched.
That's pants, though. That is.
Just put a bit of cardboard around them, which is sustainable. I don't understand the problem.
I had a base plate showed up in a cardboard envelope in the Sanctum Sanctorum, actually. I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah,
but I swear, since Lego had that deal where they're trying to get crack down on Lepin, and then they went into China and started doing, I don't know, manufacturing or whatever. Once in a while, I swear I open a set and the bricks just feel different.
Mm-hmm. And they feel lighter too. They're not as heavy.
They feel different.
Yeah,
One
absolutely.
every 20 sets, but it jumps out at me once I come across that.
Wow.
Totally agree.
That's
what we're looking at this for.
We're looking at this because when I never had the original version of this. I nearly bought it, and then Lego mentioned that they were coming out with this, the second iteration of it. And what I remember reading and watching from the reviews, Jang's in particular, he said this still suffered with the same problems as the first one, whereby the panels would just fall off. Was that a problem on the first one, Craig?
Not if you handle it properly. It's meant to go on a shelf. If you push it up and down, it'll fall to bits because it's not meant to be wheeled.
Yeah.
The only thing that's better with this one is the stand because it takes the tires off the ground, so you don't get them flat spots forming. That's it.
Oh, I see. Good see.
Yeah, those panels at the back. If you don't touch them, none of mine have ever fallen off. But if you were to start driving it around, they'll fly off everywhere.
So it's how you handle it. That's the thing. And by the way, right, I've seen this in Costco's for over £100 off it, which I love. Can I just say one thing as well? I don't know if this is on purpose. Is it me, right? But the roof of the tumbler. Is that me, or does that look like Batman's face?
Yeah, it does. Now you pointed that out, for sure.
Maybe a bit of Darth Vader.
Or top of an Easter egg island thingy. Statue, whatever they were.
Yeah,
I know.
Maybe.
I'm thinking Easter eggs. I'm thinking food. Sorry, I went completely.
It could
wrong
be an
direction
Easter
there.
egg.
It could be. It could be. All right, we'll have a look at another one. But we've got the wonderful trade companies, because in honor of Gene being here for my first stream back in far too long, this is a great group of humans. We are a great group of humans. You lovely lot out there are a great group of humans. And this is someone who very much is full of wind and definitely isn't human.
Automatic pilot.
Automatic pilot. There it is.
Voila. I bet you was wondering when I was going
one
with
of them
that.
on the flight back.
Did you?
Yeah. When both pilots got up to have a wee, really freaked out the people around us who were scared of flying because both pilots came out to go to the toilet.
I would have got the old stick and gone like that. And
This guy says, why is the seatbelt light on? And she's like, it's nothing to worry about. They're just the pilots need the toilet. And I was like, that's probably going to make that woman feel worse, knowing that there's nobody flying the plane. Ryanair for you.
Ryanair, you want it? You got it. You got to have a seatbelt in that on those planes.
Yeah.
Why would they both go at the same time?
They didn't, but it looked like they did.
All right, okay.
You know what happens? The short story is the light goes on and everyone's supposed to stay in the seat, and you get an announcement saying, stay in your seat, don't go to the toilet. And one kid always gets up and goes to the toilet. When he went to the toilet at the front where both pilots wanted to go, so it made it even longer because they don't go, just go up and sit down. And I'm sure he was vaping, but it's Ryanair.
Oh, yeah. The old
Ryanair leads Bradford. What more do you want?
I love it when you're in the office and people aren't meant to vape and they just put it to their mouth. They just put it in their mouth and go like that. And it's like, you're vaping. they're like, no, I'm not. I'm like,
I'm not. I'm
all
just
right, open your hands. Show us your hands.
But supposed to come from nowhere.
Smoke above them. Yeah.
Yes.
Can you vape on a plane?
I can't.
No, you can't.
No.
The amount of people that get pulled over by the police because they think there's maybe a terrorist or something like that because there's smoke coming out of the car and it's not, they're vaping. We get problems with coaches and stuff like that. People go in the toilets where you're not meant to smoke or vape, and they're like vaping away, and there's all smoke coming out of it, and it gets pulled over. Oh, it's a nightmare. We've had a few of those recently, but of course, everyone's kind of accustomed to vapors now. Which in 10 years' time we'll find out it mutates our bodies and we get like 3 ear rolls and
we will.
Yeah, and 21 nipples or something like that. What can I say?
Normal?
That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Anyway, on that note, as West Ham doing, it's half time and they're losing 2-0. What a nightmare that is.
Has Tony scored?
He's
just for the fancy football.
Tony has scored. Yeah, he scored. Whoever he is. And someone called De Silva as well. It's a nightmare. It really is. You wouldn't think we had Brazilians in our team or anything like that. But anyway, let's have a look. Let's go around and see who's building something. Naomi's definitely building something because he can hear it.
I'm sorry. Should I mute my mic?
That's it. When you're opening a bag, always mute your mic if you don't mind.
Okay, sorry about that.
No, you've got a very good mic. It's super sensitive.
Yeah, it is. It's one of those Yetis. It's off screen right now.
No, that's
Do you
cool.
want me to show you what I'm doing?
Yeah, absolutely. Show us what you're doing.
Well, since this is London Bridge Bricks, I figured what better set to work on than the Spice Girls. Spice Girls brickheads. And I'm actually doing a mod because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Posh and take the hair, the style from Baby and make a Wednesday character. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, great idea. I've seen Matt Elder do Wednesday.
I've kind of started. There's the face. You can see I've made the bangs, the fringe on Wednesday, and I was just putting the ears on and such. So, yeah, but it's going to be Wednesday, hopefully by the end of this stream.
All right. Well, the stream's not going to be that long. Don't worry, folks. It won't be Wednesday. I'll go back to work on Wednesday. So anyway, let's go back and look at those. Look at those sets again, shall we? Let's go to Scotty. Actually, in fact, let's go to Scotty next. Scotty, that's it. That's you. Scotty, you look like you're in total HD tonight. What camera are you using, if you don't mind me asking?
The same camera I always use. I think it's probably because they've got better internet here.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
so probably that's why.
Okay, good stuff. So, good stuff. Right, let's share this screen, shall we? Wherever I can find it. There we go. Add to this, and there we are. Let's bring us all down here again because we like that. What's she looking at? She looks like she's it's like someone's texting her or something like that, and she's reading it. Anyway, so Scotty, give us a set that you've built this year that you liked, or maybe one that you didn't like, because we seem to be talking about ones we don't like at the moment. Give us one.
Well, I didn't build the set, but I watched Craig do it. It was the castle. I thought that was very interesting. I like that.
The castle. All right, you his brother, so that kind of counts. That does. It doesn't have to be a set from this year as well. By the way.
I did like the what was the set called of the Slave One, not the UCS, the mini version from Mandalorian. I thought that was a quite nice little set to build.
Let's see what happens. What comes up if you put Slave One in? Oh, look at that! It still comes up with Slave One, even though it's not. So you would have built. Oh, look at we've got the microfighter coming out soon. Looks like a helicopter. That's a bloody helicopter. That
you built Boba Fett's, didn't you?
Amusement park.
Boba Fett Starship,
second one in.
So which one did he? You did the Starship.
Yeah.
That's a good set.
That was a great build. That was.
It was very nice.
Yeah, I built that last January. I
was well pleased with it. As a stand.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did actually, didn't you? It does look good, doesn't it? And I built it, and I tell you what, there's some decent stuff in there. It winds me up a treat. It winds me up a treat though that they cannot get Boba Fett's helmet the same color as his torso. Actually, it drives me nuts.
That's why they do it.
That's true. That's true.
That's been on sale for about a year as well. That's been like £35 for about a year on Amazon.
God,
it never goes up.
It never goes up. Okay.
Good price.
You know what's really annoying though? When you buy it at full price and then you don't build it and then it goes on sale and you've still not built it.
Yeah, she don't build it.
Yeah.
Don't build. That's what I'm doing now. I'm not buying them until I'm actually going to build them with it. I'll give myself a month, maybe 5 weeks, because I like playing in the head. I'm like that with chess games, folks. I literally don't play moves ahead. I'm playing games ahead. That's how good I was at chess back in the day.
Well, I've got no impulse control. If I see something that I like, I have to buy it.
Really? Oh no, I have.
Really bad. Yeah.
No, I'm all right. I'm totally cool now. I'm the most unimpulsive person going, I think. But I don't know. He seems quite happy with this, and what would you give this out of 10, Sky?
Probably 9 or a 10, just because of value for money. The build was
Yep.
quite enjoyable and wasn't
Hey,
really. So yeah, I enjoyed it a lot, that one.
Yeah,
it was better than I expected. I didn't think it was going to be that good, so that's probably why.
This for me was like what the small Batman tumbler was for DC. I thought it was brilliant. It's one of the best sets I built last year with Craig. That was.
Totally agree.
Absolutely love that one. That was total value for money. That was. What did you like about this one, Baz?
I like as you can see, he's holding it at the back, so it's got like the play feature with the stands. It's like a little handle.
There we are.
Yeah, you can see the little handle. So it's a really good play feature for kids. Not that obviously I do the swishing and that when no one's watching. But yeah, I just think for the price, as Scotty said, the price, the builds, experience, apart from obviously the Boba figure, which was the first time I think we got the arm printing in this one.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
It was like, why couldn't they just change the helmet and the torso at the same time? It's such a small fix, and it just would have made it even more special.
Yeah, let's see if we can see him. Oh, there we go.
I mean, they fixed Mando's helmet now, haven't they, as well, since then?
Well, only for the UCS set, they have.
Yeah. But hopefully going forward with the new Mando sets, it'll be fixed as well. So they could have done the same with Boba, man, with the colours.
Yeah, I think so too. There seemed to bother too many people, the colour difference, but I spotted it straight away and I was like, it's completely wrong. But it's a nice looking figure. And like you say, I will say that the sidearm prints do look really good on both figures, actually. They're quite a good team. One of the things I did genuinely like about the Book of Boba Fett was when you seen these two fighting alongside each other. I thought that looks really good. I like that. Okay,
well, cool. they got it right in the UCS one, didn't they? Because it's Cobb Vance colours.
Yeah,
it's the faded colours. So they got it right there. Why couldn't they get it right? Just adjusting it earlier.
What set did Cobb Vance come in? Was it? It was the Justify, wasn't it?
No, he's not coming to set. It's just that the coloration of his helmet and his breastplate and was the same colour as what's on the UCS now.
Yeah.
It was faded, wasn't it? It was all faded and that.
Arguably, he's a better version of Boba Fett than what Boba Fett is, in my opinion. Just saying. But yeah, we've got Snowlena saying swoosh. Nobody's watching. I literally put that into my reviews these days. Even my little short reviews I do. I always try and put the swooshability. Which, by the way, folks, it was one of my favourite sets of the year. Is this one? If we go down the Star Wars avenue, there we go. This is one of my favourite ones. Blocks Magazine gave one away and gave one to me as well. And
you didn't have to pay for it. That's why you liked it.
That is true. That's true.
Yeah.
It almost made me feel like I was someone from LAN. But the minifigures were a bit, I don't know, a bit dodge, if you ask me. He's good. This one here, I've got his name there. I haven't seen Andor for about 3 weeks. I've forgotten all their names. Yeah, the set itself. I tell you what, as well, the speeder bike. The speeder bike's really good. Good coloration. This set with the armory and the way it's set up, and it's a really chunky but sturdy set. I loved it. That was a really nice one, and even better that we've got to give one away to someone as well. That was a nice little set. But I'd say honestly, folks, if you see this set going for something like 45 quid, get it. It'd be money well spent. I promise you that. What does Danny say? She says, "No way, laugh out loud." The fat fly set. The fat fly set. It's not fat fly. Yeah, it's kind of slightly miniature, but I liked it. I thought it was good quality. You've got Rapture Raccoon. Say 3 sets are the best sets. They are. Mate, I tell. All right, I'll try and get the Star Wars fans back on side, shall I? This is actually, I think I got this. I got this.
I knew you was going to say this.
This set was said to be free as well. Thank you, Zevi. But this one was a good one as well. I promise you. Has anyone else built this set this year? Because I think it's
no, but that is a good set because it's got a lot of room inside.
Yeah,
that is a really cool set. I haven't got it, but I'd like to have it.
Good figures and plenty of room inside, and it still looks cool.
Yeah, the figures look great. Kenobi looks good. It's a good version of him. Though trying to get his blanket to sit like that is nigh on impossible. And maybe I'd like to try the The White Spirit thing or something like that was someone suggested earlier on. To melt it too. No, I'm not going to do that. Don't worry. I can't think of anything. Brit stick. I'd even be questionable at that. Do they still make Brit stick food?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
There are other brands available as well.
Yeah,
people.
other brand. Yeah. Blue tack.
Yeah, blue tack. Those are things. But this is a beautiful craft ship. One day, when he gets his bum into gear, Planet Tech will be coming out with a review that both me and him actually did on that about 2 months ago. But anyway, if you're out there, Tech, I love you loads. You know that.
It's interesting that you picked 2 Star Wars sets, both that use Speed Champions canopies as well.
Yeah, that is a thing. Well, okay.
Good old Speed Champions.
That's a good segue, right? Because I'll tell you what, right? Talking of Speed Champions, one of my favourite sets for less than £17.99, as it was then anyway, before one of the price hikes this year, was this set. Is anyone on the panel built this set?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. No. Getting some no's. All right, Kerry, you don't normally. It's grey. Did you think this was some strange X-wing or something when you bought it?
Didn't. I've not bought that.
Oh, you haven't. Sorry, I thought you was nodding.
No. I said no. I'm not into cars.
Oh,
I'm not. I bought Speed Champions for my little brother, but not for me personally.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I was just looking at the UCS Boba Fett. He's to be fair, the helmet's not great on that one either.
That was good, Craig.
It's a different colour. Yeah.
It is. That's what I mean. It's completely wrong. It winds me right up. Craig, tell us a little bit about this set that you built this year, then.
That's it.
Yeah, that is what a V8 sounds like in a DB5. Cool. I'll tell you one thing though. The one thing that wound me up about this set,
it's not quite a Countach.
It's definitely not quite a Countach, but nothing really is. No one says Countach the way that you say Countach. Let's face it.
Countach.
Right, and if you didn't quite catch that, folks.
Countach.
Still got that clip.
Sounds like another language.
Oh my
Of
lord!
course, I still got that clip. It's a legendary clip. That one. Here's the thing, right? I remember the people when they were getting this reviewed, or at least Jang. Anyway, so talk about Jang. By the way, folks, there are other reviewers out there, but Jang's one of my favourites. What can I say? He's the man. The stickers, the grey stickers are wrong, are a different colour to the grey brick. And this video that they've got on their website doesn't do them any favours, does it?
Yeah,
they should have done clear.
Yeah, I agree. I actually agree. Macro, have you ever gone down the avenue of Speed Champions?
Oh yeah, I like Speed Champions. Not as much since they went to 8 stud wide because they don't fit in the city. But when they were 6 stud wide, I was buying them all.
Yeah, dude. I think
great builds though.
So you've got it there. Show us. Let's do that, and let's see your one, and then we'll take another look at Craig's one.
Great builds, lots of fun. I'm not a big sticker fan, so most of the time I don't put stickers on my set.
Fair enough, man.
I like how they even put the steering wheel on the right side there. Makes sense.
Yep.
I was a little lost at the end of this build. I had a sticker sheet with like 8 different license plates on it, and I was like, "Oh man, what did I screw up now?" So I had to ask around.
Evolved.
I like the fact that we've got Daniel Craig as well. Share your one, Craig. Let's see if there's any difference in quality between Speed Champion made in America potentially, or
yeah,
Canada.
you can the stickers you can see are the same color, but you have to squint.
Yeah, that's true.
Looks nice in that light. Where you got that in the lighting, that looks quite nice.
Last week, someone sent me a picture. And it was a mini. Someone had converted this to a mini. It didn't look good.
Ooh, that'd be a good idea.
A mini.
Yeah, it worked. It absolutely worked. They converted it to a. Blimey, Baz has got one.
Yes.
Yeah, nice. The headlights work on that. I think that looks better than the Create Your Expert. And of course, little did they know that they actually did give him a gun, which was quite a useful little bit. Which is what that piece is that you've got there.
Baz didn't have a driving license, so he has to sit his minifigure on the top.
Yeah, mine was like Mr. Bean on top of the mini. So he just sits on
Glad
top.
said Mr. Bean.
Yeah, oh, that's funny. All right, cool. Let's bring it back in again, shall we? Let's go to there. And funny, you got to remove it to then add it. That's a bit weird, isn't it? Stream, I'll sort that out, will you? Okay, cool. So that's that. Nicole, you've built this one, haven't you?
Yes.
There we are.
And I liked it. I like the Speed Champions.
Yeah, that's cool. It's a good card. It's one of I think it's one of the best sets of the year. I really do. So well done to Chris Stamp and the boys in that team. What should we go to next? We should, Kerry, I thought you had actually built this set, but you hadn't. Which one have you built this year that you sort of thought, yeah, I really like that?
So there's two of my favourite sets that I've built this year. One not from this year, and one from this year. The Hogwarts Express, and I'm sorry, Craig, I loved it.
Cool.
Absolutely amazing.
That's going to trigger the chat.
I know you hated it. I know.
I don't hate it. I don't hate
build
it.
was amazing.
I doesn't hate it.
That's a wrong word, eh?
I think it looked pretty good.
Oh, blimey, that's
I mean, you know, I don't care that it doesn't go on a track.
Done with Craig.
Purely for me to look at.
That's a good price.
Oh.
Sorry. Yeah.
Look,
Yeah. Is it?
there's nothing wrong with the actual train itself, other than the fact that it's not the right train and it's not the right shape. But the actual look of it on display is pretty epic. That you know.
Yeah.
It's just if you're a die-hard Harry Potter fan, the train's wrong. So
See, I like the platform better than I like the train.
What sort of man are you?
He likes his architecture.
Was it King Cross? Was it?
Yeah.
King. Yes.
King
The-
Cross,
the-
yeah. I got
The
mine.
F.
Oh, let's do that.
And there you go. Look, display it on your bricks.
Yeah, I never got that. I mean, who's that
actually
feature
here
in
as
their
well,
house?
so.
Who has brick? Well, I suppose some people do, but who's like a brick wall in their house? That's weird.
Anyone with a barn conversion, probably.
Yeah, true.
Anyway,
true.
so moving on from the train. Sorry, Craig. The other set was the medieval blacksmith. Oh, that was amazing. That had been in my backlog for a bit.
Yeah.
And then the build on that is awesome.
All right, we'll have a look
Who's
at
going
that.
to do that?
Like beautiful
put
tree
it on their shelf and then walk up to it once a month and push the buttons like that.
It's a crappy tree, you know it.
tree.
The reason I was referring to looking at macros and then looking at Craig's and then saying about America is only because I don't think Canada has a factory to build Lego. I could be wrong.
No,
We don't even have an identity. We just ride off the back of America.
America doesn't have a factory
I was
either.
going to say America doesn't have
They're
a
not.
factory. It's
Yeah, Mexico.
Oh, it's Mexico. Well, I know they're getting one though, aren't they? The Americans are getting one in
2043.
Yeah,
It's
where's Brick
coming
Pipe
in
live?
Virginia.
Yeah, Virginia. That's it. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the
I'm
one.
there, man.
We got it. We got
Yeah,
it.
they announced it, I think, on a LinkedIn announcement about that they're having some supply chain issues, especially with China and what's happening with COVID.
Yeah, it'll just get worse again.
Yeah,
unsurprisingly.
it's scary over there.
Yeah. Honestly, folks, travel while you can. So Kerry, back to you then. All right, so you've triggered everyone already. Give us another set. Give us something like a friend set or something like that. I don't know. Just smooth it over.
I've not actually built any friend sets. So number 12, Grimmauld Place, is another set that I love building.
All right, I'll put 12 in. Let's see if that comes up.
Just because it's, that one there.
I think someone sent me pictures of it today as well. That could have been you. Oh no, it's not. It's
No, it
Nicole.
wasn't me, it wasn't me.
It's Nicole. It's Nicole.
Ooh, that looks like a good one.
The modularizer.
Yeah, it's a clever set, that one. Isn't it? That's where
It's
it
a clever
opens up.
set, yeah. I just wish it was a little bit bigger. But there's
Don't we all?
There's mods that you can there's mods that you can make to make it bigger. So yeah.
But it does expand out. I mean, that's quite good, isn't it? That's nice.
It is, yeah.
It pops out. What about you, Macro? I can't imagine Macro building Harry Potter sets for some reason. Don't know why. I think it's too trendy.
Love the Diagon Alley that they came out with. That's probably one of my top sets. That's great for even just a city builder. Like, just lets your imagination go. You can change it out, switch it up if you want. If you're a big Harry Potter fan, then even more of a reason to get it in your city.
Yeah, man, loved it. I got to build.
Hi, my name is.
Okay, Marcus. Enough of you. There we go.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
Yeah, that's got to be one of the sets, isn't it? Out there.
Oh, definitely. It's one,
Did that come out this year?
All right.
No, that came out in 2018. That one did.
As well as Kerry. Yeah, I know it's been around a little while. That's pre-COVID. Other than Kerry, who else is a Harry Potter fan on the panel? Jean, do you hold
love
back?
Harry Potter.
You love Harry Potter, good stuff. Okay,
Never
given a
seen the
choice,
movie.
what would you rather have? Hogwarts Express, the UCS version, or Diagon Alley? Which is the better set in your opinion? And I want to know what
Diagon
you lot
Alley.
out there think. Do you think Diagon Alley? Okay, interesting. Naomi, are you, do you feel the same? Do you think Diagon Alley is a better set than the UCS Hogwarts Express that came out?
I'm not a big Harry Potter fan, so I don't. I like the concept of the modularity
Great idea.
of the Diagon Alley. I think that's really cool, and how you can, especially I like builds where you can separate them out and multiple people can build at the same time.
That's a good shout. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get the family
I like
involved.
that idea. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Lego Danny Bob does. That's it. Anyone ever wondered why she turns those sets around so quick? It's because she's got about 15 people on a conveyor belt, but they're building all the sets for her.
Yeah.
That's what she does.
Well,
I got employee
it's a
payroll
great
over there.
build, right?
Yeah, they're on the payroll. They're on Danny's payroll. That's what it is. He goes, "Is this Star Trek?" Bloody hell, Cabbage. I like what Cabbage says here. He says, "Give me Gringotts AliExpress any day." But yeah. Okay, so Gene, are we going to get a Gringotts in 2023? Let's call it now. Gringotts 2023. Is it going to happen?
That would be
Not
incredible.
if we want it.
No,
Yeah, exactly.
Gene, what did you say? Sorry.
That would be incredible. I don't know. I'm really bad at guessing future Lego sets because
No, don't worry. Every Lego YouTuber does it anyway. Just say one thing and then they can come back and say this is something else. Don't worry about that.
Exactly.
So you don't think they will? No.
No, I mean, I don't know. Yes.
I think they will.
Sure,
Yeah.
I'll go with yes.
All right, so
Yes,
Gene's
you
going
know,
with
they're
yes.
accountable.
I think that we've twisted her arm.
Why not, right? What else would they make? That'd be awesome.
Well, exactly. What else is there? Harry Potter's nothing else to do. That's why everyone's thankful.
There is. There's lots and lots and lots.
No,
There's
that's
lots.
why Lord of the
I
Rings
just-
is coming out because they're like, I don't know what to make. We can't give them Gringotts because they want it.
Lord of the
I
I
Rings.
just need to
Do
correct
they
myself
have a
as
Ministry
well.
of Magic?
That came out last year.
Yeah, we got that this year, but
There
it's
is
not a
one.
UCS one.
Is it supposed to
Okay.
look super Christmassy
Oh,
though?
look how good that looks.
Yeah, I just
There's,
need to
there's
correct
a
no.
myself.
mock
That
of
came
the
out-
Ministry of
came out-
Magic that Eric Law did at BrookCon. It was amazing.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
it was.
Yeah,
It was.
that would be but if they have one out already, then yeah.
Yeah, they're not going to do it.
Yeah.
Why are you saying that though? They did that with the Hogwarts Express. Craig doesn't think they're going to do it because it's what we want. He's got nice tattoos on on his arm. Blimey.
I think they're going to do it this year.
Agreed,
That
Danny
came out in
Bob.
2020, by
I
the way.
agree.
Sorry, Carrie. Sorry, it was the Castle that came out in 2018.
Okay.
Yeah, but I do think they're going to do a Gringotts this year. They have to, and also a Drumstrang ship as well.
A what ship?
Oh, that would
A
be
Drumstrang
cool.
ship. Yeah,
A what ship?
Drumstrang. It's the ship.
It's another
from
magical
the-
school.
You haven't seen.
Oh.
You haven't seen number 4, Greg. so
No,
you
I've
don't
only
know
seen
this.
up till 3. Everything I keep asking people about, I'm like, what?
Is
Look like a couple of-
Durmstrang? That's the German team, right? And then the
I thought they
Bogan.
were Romanian.
There's a German team?
No, Romanian, I think.
Oh, Romanian?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Romanian.
Near enough.
And then, like I said, I'm not a big Harry Potter fan, so I don't know the mythology. Just putting it out there.
Oh,
But the
I would have
there was-
believed you. It's just I was totally shocked that, based on the fact how many times I read the books, that I totally missed that there's a German team. I was just, what have I done while reading it?
Actually, talking to German teams, have you got the German football team, Nicole? We got the
Yes.
CMS series. Oh, you have.
Yeah.
You got that series? Okay, I was been quite surprised if you hadn't. Danny Bob Studios. Okay, she's called her Lego Danny Bob. Of course, now of course she's rebranded Danny Bob Studios. She goes, I believe in the Harry Potter design team, but IDK, if the creative director is giving them the freedom to choose Gringotts, but we got some Deathly Hallows stuff coming. Yeah, let's get in there.
I gotta ask, did Danny Bob Studios go to Danny Bob Studios because Lego Danny Bob has the word Lego in it, and there's a
I
whole.
reckon so. That's what most people do, Macro. When they hit 10,000 or so, they ditch, or 1,000 actually. They ditch the word Lego. Yeah. And then when I was looking at thinking about what I wanted to name the channel, I was like, well, everyone who seems to use Lego then drops it. But Danny Bob Studios, there we go. We have confirmation. She concurs with you, mate. That is correct.
Okay, just to avoid the headaches and whatnot. I got you.
It's definitely worth doing. It really is. I like the fact that
intellectual property thing too, that you don't want to put Lego in your name.
That's it. It's bad enough having a minifigure in it. They'll probably come after me for that.
That's why it was really originally going to be the Lego Nista, and they said no, you can't put Lego in your name. Just start with brick.
Yeah, no, don't do that. Well, not for a proper business, that's for sure. They'll have you for that. IP and all that lot. And she's talking about IP. Is it me? These two look like they're going for the. They look like they're going for the part of the next Doctor Who. They could do it Doctor Who as a twins. Just saying. Like
figures though.
That would be epic.
They've nicked David Tennant's clothes or something. That'd be quite cool. Doctor Who as a twin.
I wonder what Buddy's tattoo on his thumb means.
That means
that's what I was thinking.
Hearts instead of 2 hearts.
Not to be a scatterbrain, but
no, I know, dude. I was completely thinking that myself because I was thinking he's got an arm like a Ouija board or something like that. I was thinking, is that the Harry Potter thing? Let's have a look. We're going through this. This is meant to be a cool shop. I don't know what he's got on his head. This is horrible at that. Anyway, this looks really good. Looks amazing. That's good. I like it. Look at them tattoos. There we go. Oh, that's the police for Bazza. Can we talk about it? Yeah, he's got a lot of tats going on there. It really is. There we go. Feel free to mute yourself if you want to, Baz. And
can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
I muted myself. How the hell does that happen?
Just so you know, you didn't. And,
I muted myself.
Are you using the right mic?
Yeah.
No,
I don't think
you're
you
using
are.
the wrong mic. He's using the wrong mic.
Ah,
I thought he sounded a bit rusty.
using the right one, you know?
Well, no,
all
'cause you
those
just pressed
police
it.
sirens. One day they're going to raid the wrong house. We're going to see
Oh.
it live on stream.
I know, he lives in a prison. He lives in a prison. Cell
Good
blockade.
content.
All right, so where do we get to then? So Kerry's talked about stuff, triggered stuff. We got to Diagon Alley. That came out years ago, folks. That's when Lego built real proper Lego bricks. Macro. Macro, tell us, give us a set that you've built this year that you've really liked.
Other than the castle, which is iconic, man, it's all starting to run together. I felt like I built a Diagon Alley this year. I want to say, other than the castle, the gunship, the UCS Star Wars gunship was pretty good.
Oh, the gunship.
That might have been 2 years ago, but it feels like last year.
Look at this. Look at this. Look. The Disney Castle, 30% off.
Sold out, yeah.
Yeah, that went very
It went on
quick.
sale for like 3 seconds and then went.
Yeah, I think they had about 2 of those.
That's going to retire.
Yeah, I grabbed that one.
That is a holiday
It wasn't
gift.
on sale. Like 2 months ago, I grabbed that thing.
Yeah, can't get it for less than about
I got it when it
500.
first came out, 50% off. Just saying.
Oh yeah, 50% off. Nice. But yeah, and that would have made money as well because of the old inflation and stuff. But yeah, there's a few of those that have certainly lightened the wallets, should we say? So anyway, they're quite good. We've got loads of castles now. I mean, blimey, Baz, you're right for castles these days. You can't deny Lego make
Half
a
of them
lot.
are not medieval, though, are they? They're just like fantasy castles.
Hogwarts is fantasy. Disney's very fantasy.
Yeah.
Ice Castle? I know. We'll have a look at that medieval blacksmith one in a minute because someone said that they like that this year. Obviously, we can cover sets. So let's have a look at this one. We were live. Me and Barry were live when this got announced. No, actually, what am I talking about? I'm talking rubbish. Baz, we were live, weren't we? And we looked at the video. That
We
they
did, yes.
For
I
Back
was
to
waiting
the
for that
Future.
set for like
The
3
Glory
years to
video.
come out.
Yeah,
That's when I had a heart attack, remember?
Yeah, he was very excited. Titanium, this is a long way. Says, I made a decision early on to not have Lego, Brick Studios, or production in my YouTube name. And the results is that everyone asks where my name comes from. So everyone thinks my name is Jay. Of course, his
Yeah,
name
we do.
isn't Jay. His name isn't Jay. It's titanium. It really is, folks. Honestly, it's an expensive metal alloy. Is our titanium. But anyway, this is one of these sets of the years. I mean, Craig's absolutely mocked it. Craig, have you bought a couple of these, or have you?
I have 2, yes, but I'm not using the second one at the moment. I only want it for the
okay.
figures.
You want it for the figures? Yeah, I was going to say that is a good one to get because there's a lot of figures coming in this, and you got the Queen in there as well. Lovely box set as well. Love this.
That's what I did. I grabbed 2, and then I mirror built one, but mainly because I want the minifigures.
Oh yeah.
They go for a fortune on eBay. If you look on eBay, then figures are really expensive.
Well,
Are they
horse
really?
horse partings are like $50 each.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Why are they so expensive? Is it because it's a big outlay to get the initial set?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway,
and
you get
Everyone wants them. Everyone wants more of them.
Arsenal fans want them, yeah, and Lego won't put them in battle packs and stuff like that. So
they're not available to buy individually yet.
yeah,
Okay.
bits and pieces won't sell them.
Yep.
Really? I tell you what I bought this week. I think it's the only one that was available in England. Was the original BLACKTRON Cruiser minifigure. I thought I thought I'd compare it to an original one, and I found one person that had a new one. He happened to be in England. I was like, fabulous! I'm going to have that. So I bought that, and
that's what I used for my first ever Batman figure before they did Batman.
Oh, was it? Oh,
Yep,
dude, that's a cool story.
Bit of bin liner for its cape.
I knew he was going to say that.
Really? Was it a bit liner?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that is proper cool.
Yeah. I remember it.
Oh, yeah, man.
Look, black helmet, cut off the little robot arms, didn't I? So into little glued them to the side of the helmet for a cowl.
Wicked. What do you think of this? The idea of this BLACKTRON set coming out?
Oh, it's cool, but why can't they sell it individually?
Yeah.
Give it as a gift with purchase, but also sell it at $27.99, whatever they reckon the retail price.
They sell the Forceman hideout.
Yeah, do the same. What does it make? They can only win. They're only going to make money from it. So why not just do it?
Exactly. They know you want it. You're going to go drop that extra $250 or whatever you got to do to get it.
But people will do that anyway, and then they'll sell them on the aftermarket, and people go to the aftermarket and pay 40 quid to somebody else who's dropped $250. If Lego did them as well as a gift with purchase, they would sell shitloads.
Well,
I'm actually surprised Lego didn't do what they did last year and drop it a month down the road.
Yeah, I mean, people just go and spend a lot of money because they don't want to get it. They don't want to pay for it, so they think they'll get a bag just to get it for free, and others will go and pay for it. It's a win-win for their marketing team, but they're just Lego.
I think some people see it as a discount though for how to get their set, so they buy it thinking, "Oh, I don't want to spend $250 on this set, so what I'll do is I'll buy it when it's a free promo and then get like £40 back." So they've not spent that much money. So I don't know whether.
Yeah.
So I don't know. You know, they might not. Those people then might not go out and buy that set at that time.
I think that's a fair point. I'm going to be building mine because people want me to build that more than the actual jazz club. And
but a lot of the ones like the Forestman sets didn't sell because there was that many saturated market. So it's like, you know, anybody that is buying the gift with purchase to sell it on afterwards is really conning themselves because it's not really the best way to make savings on Lego. Probably don't spend the 200 quid if you didn't want it in the first place.
Yeah,
Lego are sucking you in.
Don't do that.
To get the gift with purchase. It's a con.
I agree. I totally agree. I'm only getting it because I want the jazz club, and that's it. I'll buy that. I'll buy one or two other sets. That's it. I'm done after that.
What if they do an exclusive gift with purchase that goes with the jazz club later on? What if they do it?
I'll have to ump with them if they do.
It's not uncommon, is it?
No, I'll tell you what I'll do. I might even buy two. And then I'll take one back, and then I don't know, and then get it then.
That's why I'll buy my CMFs and my Chinese New Year parade. I'll take my free BLACKTRON gift with purchase.
Yeah.
And I'll wait on that modular in case they do what Craig said there and drop it down the road.
Yeah. Can I just give you guys a tip? I don't know if anyone's ever done this, but I did it today. I was looking. I was looking at what sets they had, and they've got a lot of sets on sale at the moment. Miles Morales. I spelled that completely wrong, but anyway, let's see if it comes up. Oh my god, it did. So I was. So Gaza, who won last week, he won the giveaway, the £55, and he wanted the voucher. So I was like, oh, okay, that's totally cool. So I sent him the vouchers over, but the vouchers counted towards free delivery. So it was £55 to get free delivery is £50. So I thought to myself, I'm going to buy this. So I did, and it was £10.49, sort of down 30%. But the great thing was that you can get free delivery if you buy vouchers to do the price difference. And the cool thing about that is that you're still gonna spend the money on Lego anyway. So it's just a way of kind of getting around the postage thing, which I thought was quite good.
If you don't buy like a minifigure to bump it up, you can do vouchers. I think I've done it once before that way.
Yeah, I thought it was a good idea because then you get the money back anyway, and you just spend it back on Lego. But that was my sort of thing. One of my favourite sets this year that I built. Actually, I don't know why I need to do that. Just go back. There we go. Is this This bad boy, the DeLorean. Anyone on the panel built this set?
Not me.
Yeah.
No.
No,
Nick's
but
made-
it's up
Christmas
next after the
present.
Sector 1.
Oh, Kerry's got it as a Christmas present.
Yeah,
Brilliant stuff.
can't
It's
wait.
one of the best sets of the year. Baz, did you ever get this one? Oh, he's on mute. Where has he gone? I can't see him. So many people on. Baz. After Baz.
You're on mute.
He's still mute, yeah.
He's still
He's not
muted.
speaking either.
Is he not? Is he frozen?
No, he was moving. I saw him.
No, sorry, I was just trying to sort my mic out. You caught me just as I was doing it.
Mid mic.
Is it better? Can you hear it? Is it different?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Better.
It's
Yeah,
better,
yeah.
is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll change the mic back. Sorry, what was the question?
I was going to say, did you buy the DeLorean?
No, I never got around to getting it in the end. It's on my list, but I never got around to it. It's kind of slipped down my list, unfortunately, because there's other stuff I want in front of it.
Okay.
But it's,
And
yeah, it's a cool set.
Greg, I think now that I see the DeLorean, I think that was the set which came with the windshield wrapped in a separate.
Yes, it was. Yeah, and that's what Lego needs to do. But they reckon the BLACKTRON set that comes, and that's got quite a big canopy piece. That's all scratched up. Certainly, my Galaxy Explorer, which is one of the best sets of the year, I think. Anyway, that was all scratched up as well. And just about every review I do, I always add that in. They're scratched up. So maybe one day they'll do something about it. But I don't know. It's just a real bug. I don't know why they have to do it. Oh, there we go. Got Qui-Gon Jeff out there. Love that that avatar. It says annoying that Lego put the Disney Castle on sale when it's been sold out since November. That's sticking a knife in the wound. Save now on a set that you can't get. Aftermarket prices are already inflated. Yeah, that was the thing. And I tell you what, that's only going to go up when they come out with the next Disney Castle as well, whatever that may be.
Especially if you can't get Tinkerbell.
Well, that's it. Yeah, that is the only way you can get Tinkerbell. And those two Mickey and Minnie Mouse figures, they're exclusive as well. So yeah, so watch this space, folks. Watch this space. What about you, Naomi? Have you got any sets this year that you've bought? Because I know you like
Yeah.
the thrifty
I
ones.
do mostly mucks, but one of the sets, or I should say the series, which I do a Thrifty Thursday session where
Yeah.
I pick sets that are $20 US or less. And have you looked at the Monster Jam Technic cars? Look up Megalodon. It looks like a shark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
No.
was so much fun to build. And I would have never thought about buying this for myself because I look for sets that are $20 or less. And I had so much fun building this. It did throw me for a loop a little bit, just like other Technic sets. But the other cool thing about this is it has one of those pullback motors so that you just push the car backwards and then it'll propel itself forward. And they have 4 in the series, and I'm not sure if they're going to release another set. But I did all 4 of those. I have all 4 of those. and when you look at me, you wouldn't think I would buy something like that. But
It's
that
pretty cool.
set convinced me to get the whole series.
Yeah.
But I think 2023 has 2 more. There are
Good.
2 new
I'll be
sets.
getting those.
Yeah, it's 2 coming out.
But
Yes, you must have
anybody
it,
else built
surely.
This?
Yeah, I built it on your stream, actually. The DeLorean
okay.
stream, I think it was.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
What did you think of them, Baz? I mean, they're fun, aren't they?
I'm not into
No.
Technic. I'm not into these type of things, but because it was a Megalodon, a shark, and it looked cool and it was cheap, I bought it and I loved it.
It was so much fun. Yeah. And if you're looking for something for your kids, oh, hey, Chris Chalice, how's it going? Yeah, I just kind of bought this on a whim because it was $20 and it was cheap. And then I almost actually went to a Monster Jam rally just to see if I could get somebody to sign it. And then I said, no, if I showed up with this Lego set at a Monster Jam rally, people would look at me like, who is this woman? Right? Yeah.
Very cool.
But if you have a chance to, they have an Instagram account and you can see these monster trucks in action. And they do wheelies and they flip over. And it kind of opened me up to a whole new world that Lego is tapping into. And
Yeah.
I thought it was, like I said, it was kind of eye-opening for me. So that's one set. The other one that I really enjoyed was the Lunar New Year Traditions set. That's the one with the little modules in there, so you can stack them in different orientations.
Oh, I know the one. Is that
The Traditions one? Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was amazing.
that was so much fun to build.
Is that 30% off?
I really enjoyed that. Yeah.
Right,
And it was pretty inexpensive. I'd say it was, I think, 80 US, something like that.
That's good, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, that was great. Can I show off my Wednesday right now?
Yeah. That's well, that's good.
I have to put the legs together, but I think she's coming along nicely.
Oh, that's
I got the
adorable.
little, yeah. So
Looks like Lego made it. Very good job.
thank you. It's just a hybrid and taking
I'm
some
curious.
parts.
Wednesday's from the Addams Family.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's if you haven't watched the Netflix series, for those of you in the
Honestly,
US,
it's amazing.
it is epic. It looks great. Thank you. Yeah, I still have to put the legs in, but I think I got the hair right. I think
the hairs are perfect. I've seen Matt Elder has actually done a picture of Wednesday. Matt, if you got it, ping it my way.
And I think there, Brick Snaps did a really good also a recreation of her cello scene.
I was literally about to just send that to Greg.
Oh,
I was like, oh my God, Martin did it. So
yeah, Martin did that. I just added the, I swapped out a 1x2 snot brick here and two 1x1s for the 1x4. And then I added the little collar and such. That's an awesome Wednesday. Oh, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, Matt's actually done a really nice art piece. Check it out. Greg says, Danny Bob Studio says, Greg, you not see Wednesday? No.
You have to see Wednesday.
Yeah, definitely.
It is. I've now have a new appreciation for cello music too. After
I love
watching
cello
that
music.
show.
I genuinely love cello music. It's a lovely
Thank
sound.
you, J Bob, the builder.
There we go. All right.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I'll post this on my Instagram later and say I built it on your stream.
Oh, thank you so much. Lovely stuff. Wednesday Beetlejuice meets Smallville. Oh yeah, I like Smallville. Not enough Superman in that for me. Beetlejuice was amazing. You know, I watched Beetlejuice only about a month ago or something like that. It was it's aged very well.
They're remaking it, isn't they? They're remaking it.
Are they?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
It's not going to be Michael Keaton. I can't remember who it is. It's a famous comic. But
They're
going to be remaking it apparently.
I wonder if Michael Keaton could somehow be in it.
At least
Maybe.
throw in some name one-liners.
Christina Ricci has a part also in this Wednesday series, and she's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Everything that Tim Burton did.
Very, very cool indeed. Right, let's go back to those then. So I've got some people sending me in some pics, which is lovely. Thank you for that, Gene. Perfecto. Appreciate that. Let's have a look. Going on there. We've got Beetle Jace, funny enough. He's got a smile. Beetle Jace, is that where you get the Beetle part of your name? If we say it 3 times, will you suddenly appear in my cabin? Or maybe in my city, which looks no more than a car park at the moment. Sorry, Macro.
No, I was just saying he might, if you say Beetlejuice 3 times, he might show up.
Oh, yeah. That'd be good. I thought Beetlejuice was quite a cool guy, to be honest. He was a fun sort of bloke. I certainly would love to go to a party with him, that's for sure. We certainly have some fun, that's for sure. There's something. Built this as a binge watch Andor. Blimey. Titanium J has just sent me a very cool picture as well. So I'm going to do just say
I've seen that one.
Titanium. I need a producer for this stream, I think. Just saying. Anyway, let's get back to Lego, shall we? So let's bring it back in again, and voila. And let's do that because I like us down the bottom. That'll work. Just do. Okay, cool. So that's what kind of some sets that Naomi's liked.
Yeah, that set was just so much fun to build. But I will say, when you try to stack it similar to minifig habitats, it's not as stable. It's more stable in this round configuration. But each of the little vignettes was just so much fun to build. And you also got to learn a little bit about the culture. So yeah, it was definitely a lot of fun.
Yeah, and I'm a fan of the new ones that have come out, especially the parade.
Yeah,
actually,
I'm definitely getting the parade. That's my day one purchase.
Over here in the UK, you can buy this now. This set, which is
I don't think it's available here yet. I think we have to wait until January 1st.
I think you're Dead
Just
right
like the other one is the London postcard, which is not available here until January 1st either.
Yeah. That's what
So I also love the postcard series this year that came out.
Yeah, the postcards look are really good. I will say this: the London one is really good. I don't think the Australia one. Snowlena, Matt, tell me, really, do you think Australia is represented quite well in that postcard? Because I honestly don't think it is.
No, it's terrible. I think it's terrible, which is a shame.
Yeah, I do think it's West Ham. I tell you what is a shame as well. West Ham are definitely going to lose tonight, folks. That's for sure. It's a shame if they get rid of the manager as well, but let's hope they don't.
It's weird. It's weird. It's a postcard though because it's Australia. Most of the other ones are cities. Why didn't they do like Sydney or something like that?
Well, yeah, the
that makes sense to me.
The Opera House. You know
Yeah,
what I mean, it's like what's going on?
That makes sense.
They did a shack. I mean, come on, really? There's a bit more to Australia than that, surely.
It's terrible.
I got some Australian friends that I got at work, and I was going to buy them the set, and I'm like, oh, I don't know if I want to get this for them now. They're going to think that they're taking a mick.
Yeah, we don't have the Australia postcard. We just have Beijing and New York and what's the third one? Paris.
Oh yeah, Paris is a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, got the Eiffel Tower as well. Family Bricks. Look out for Smiths. They'll do a good one on that. I think they got the exclusive on that. OBR is out there. Open Build Repeat. Good to see you, dude. Hope all is well with you. And I should be saying this more often, but I went Happy New Year, everyone. I won't get too many chances to say it, but Happy New Year to everyone. Is anyone on the panel doing anything fun for New Year's Eve tomorrow night? Anyone going to be partying? No.
Family.
Oh, blimey. What about you, Scott? Are you going to do something crazy in Spain?
No, I'm too old for that. No, we're going to a friend's house. A few of us all getting around there and having like a meal, party, board game kind of thing.
Okay, a board game, blimey.
Yeah, board games.
You have hit midlife with a bump.
Yeah.
Well done. How about you, Nicole?
Comeback.
Making a comeback. What are you up to, Bazza? Are you going to be? Are you going to be up to much? Are you going to be with the family?
Nah, I'm not. Just a bottle of Baileys and TV for me.
A bottle of Baileys. That's all right, mate. That's all right. Give a little toast at midnight. That's nothing wrong with that.
For everyone who's not planning to go out, Jang is going to stream tomorrow again, like he did last year. One New Year, one time round the world. So I'm not really sure when he's going to start streaming.
But
I'll
be screaming. That's a 24-hour stream, isn't it?
Streaming while he's streaming.
Right.
Yeah. Is he doing it on YouTube or Twitch?
Last year he did it on Twitch. I would assume he's doing it again on Twitch.
Well, he seems to be doing a lot more on YouTube at the moment. I'm wondering if the tide is turning on Twitch.
He's doing a lot on Twitch. I think I see him on Twitch at least 4 or 5 times a week.
Yeah, he's not dropping Twitch. He's just doing some on YouTube as well. He's still doing like
he's doing both
on Twitch. Yeah,
guy's a streaming machine.
He is. I say he streams.
Twitch is not dead.
That's true, but he's still doing the Patreon ones this weekend as well.
Yeah,
which is
he's a machine.
He is a machine, that's for
He's
sure.
a machine.
We've got the big pods out there. There's nothing wrong with board games.
Exactly.
I guess that's what Carrie's doing this.
Making a comeback, they are. I told you.
I was playing board games. What did I play this on Christmas Day? Chameleon. I played that. That was quite a good game. Anyone got any good board games? Let me know.
Hero Quest.
Hero Quest.
Hero.
Oh, Hero Quest. What's that about? Is that like a quick board game you can play with your missus or something like that? It sounds a bit.
It's like a Dungeons and Dragons, but it's more of a walkthrough. It's an old school one. They've brought it out last year or the year before last with crowdfunding, and it's massive at the moment. It's back out again and doing the rounds, and it's like a fantasy dungeon game. It's really good. It's really straightforward and easy to play.
Okay.
Splendor is a fun game for 2. You can play with more, but if you're looking for a good 2-player game.
Jean, sorry, what was that called?
Splendor.
Splendor. Oh, good stuff. I like the name of that.
They have a Marvel one too.
Okay, let's check that one out. Now, who was the lovely person on the panel that said that they built this set this year? I know this set didn't come out this year, but they built it this year, and it's a good set.
That was me. Yeah.
All right, Kerry. So, just out of curiosity, because I always ask this, it triggers me every time I think about
Not
it.
the tree.
The tree. What did you think of the tree?
The tree was awful. We're not talking about the tree. We're talking about the build. The build was beautiful. The tree was awful.
I'm so glad you feel the same. I really am.
I built that set too.
All right. How did you get on with the tree?
Yeah. I'm not going to cuss on this
screen. It falls apart.
That tree.
Yeah, the tree's a nightmare.
It was. I would put it up there actually as a favorite set that I built too. I just forgot about it because I mostly buy Star Wars sets, but my husband wanted that set and he bought it and I built it.
Okay, so, good stuff. But it is a lovely set. It's a beautiful set. It really is.
It's a beautiful tree.
It is. Knock it down. Knock the tree down. Axe it down.
Beautiful.
Brickbod's plays Splendor as well, which is nice. Danny Bob, she says, little old lady, I knock over that tree every time I move it.
Same, me too.
Yeah, I have too. Yeah.
Never damaged it once.
You just have to breathe on it and it falls to pieces.
Clearly not built it properly.
No, I've built it so many times. I built it about 3 times on the street.
I moved that blacksmith up there so many times. That tree never even winched. It's perfect.
Didn't even wiggle.
Yeah,
no, beautiful.
Little
probably compressed fitted it or something.
It's like R2D2.
Did you glue it?
No, I never glue any of my stuff. I tell you, like, I PVA'd Thunderbird 2 once, but that's just like water glue, and that was for transport.
Oh, okay.
I think the tree was one of the first bags, right? And I was like, oh my god, if the build is as difficult as this tree, I don't want to build it. But no, the rest of the build was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Little old lady.
Slotting them roof panels back is more of a pain in the ass.
Okay. I found them right. Oh, he's put
Yeah,
that.
when you put them in, you take them out and put them back in again, and take them out and put them back in
Yeah,
again.
it's difficult to get back in.
The speed he's building that, blimey, he'd be there all day building it at that speed.
It's like me.
Yeah, O'Connor speed.
He's not got builder's nails, has he?
No, I don't know. That's true, actually. Yeah, let's have a look. Yeah, these modelled fingers. Look at them. Look at it. They're beautifully cut. They've done. He's had his fingers. He's had his nails done.
Yeah, just looking
nice
at
nails.
chips and everything.
You have to have a manicure, right? If you're going to go on stream.
Look at that, even the nails on there. It's
cuticles are perfect.
They are.
Yeah, mine are nothing like that.
Same.
I haven't been to a manicurist in a long, long time.
Oh, I recommend it. Get my feet done as well. It's lovely. The bloke who does mine, he's a Crystal Palace fan, so there we go. Can't have it all. But anyway, I don't know why I said that, but I just thought I would share that bit of insight with you folks. Macro, I bet you've got nice feet. Otherwise, you got any sets? What sets this year have you built? What sets have you built this year? You thought, oh god, I really like that. So it's one of my faves.
Random.
Wow. They all start to run together after a while. Deathfleet Castle, Daily Bugle. Anything that was big, girthy, and fit into the city was fun.
All right.
That's what she said. Sorry.
What sort of stream do you think this is? All
That's
right.
a good one.
Let's have a look at this one.
Beat me to my own line.
The buggle, as some people like to call it. You want girth? This is girth.
That's flimsy.
I like this set because the build was a little bit more kind of simple, repetitive, but they threw in the minifigures to keep you on your toes throughout the build, which was fun.
Yeah.
Does look good.
It does, actually. It looks like a council block of flats in Newark.
Lewisham Estate.
Yeah. But everyone loves it. Like, so I was listening to someone this week. I forget who it was. They said this is the best set they've ever built because they said the minifigures are just the mutts nuts. It's really, really cool. That Sandman figure looks brilliant.
I want the Firestar one.
Daredevil.
Didn't this have like 25 or 22 minifigs?
Oh my god! I think you're totally there.
It's crazy.
Let's have a look. I mean, it's practically a CMF series that comes with this set. That's what you think about it. It's a CMF series.
It's 2 CMF series.
Yeah.
They were good figures too. It was fun.
Oh, look at him. What's his name? Is that light bulb head or something?
Mysterio.
Oh, okay.
Mysterio,
Light bulb head.
What a great idea.
Deep sea diving.
Yeah. Oh, he comes up with ingenious ideas, and every time he does, his headlights up.
Ding.
Yeah.
London's name for him.
And that's why Greg doesn't work for Marvel or DC Comics.
If he's got an energy-powered bulb, it takes ages to light up to full brightness.
They'd hire him on The Boys, wouldn't they, with liners like that?
Oh, it'd be diabolical, that would be. I
bulb
love
head.
that. I love that. And I'm going nowhere near what they call them, a squid.
It'd be
for
called
obvious reasons.
butt plug head, though, wouldn't it? Light bulb head.
Okay, there. Soldier Boy though, he was a lad, that's for sure. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about if you've seen it. That's a nice outfit.
That's a lad.
That's a good one. Who would have seen? I don't remember him being a superhero, was he?
Yeah, he worked in the Daily Planet. Didn't
I was
he?
going to say, is that Diamond Jumper Man or something like that?
I can't remember his proper. Robbie Robertson, something like that.
Oh, okay. Robbie Robinson. That's a 1980s
Robertson,
soft rock star, isn't he? In the E
Something
Street
like that.
Band.
I made mine. I forgot the name of them now.
Look at the state of the glass
Lucius
in
Fox.
this. You know, we're talking about glass being all scratched and that. Look at the state of that.
Yeah, birds have flown into it. That's why it's so high.
Oh, okay.
Realistic.
Birds are flown into it. Been imprint of a bird.
Playing
Like,
the pigeons.
Yeah.
That's it, yeah. There we go. They're on a nice coffee break.
That's like you in the office, Greg. Look, just drinking coffee, doing nothing.
Walking around with a blank sheet of paper.
It's not
pretending
that.
he's busy.
Yep. Phil doing his Instagram reel.
Blank bit of paper. What's the last time you was in an office?
That's what I used to do. I used to pick up a
Taking
blank
pictures
piece
of
of
his
paper,
minifigs.
walk around, and it looks like you're busy. It looks like
We
you're
know what you
handing
used to
out-
do in the office. You go and shave yourself, you dirty old git.
No,
Not in the office. In the
I forgot
toilet.
about that one.
Yeah. There we go. Look, there's Firestar. I used to. She was in the cartoon, wasn't she?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Spider-Man,
Spider-Man,
Amazing Friends.
Yeah.
That is awesome. I want that figure.
Yeah, that is
You
a
need
cool
to do an
figure,
Iceman
man.
there, proper translucent Iceman.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
That would be good, actually. Yeah.
Proper keyword.
And
Does
also
this
as
one
well,
have
right?
the Punisher in it too?
Yeah, the Punisher's in it.
Punisher
And
in
Blade.
there, yeah.
Look, there's Blade. He's the man. No, Blade.
I think this is the only set you can get the Punisher too.
You're absolutely spot on again. Let's have a look at this, shall we? Let's have a look at this. Look at him. He looks like bloody. He was the vampire geezer.
Jared
Awful
Leto.
film. Yeah. Is it? No. Mephisto or something like that. No, not
You
Mephisto.
what?
You went to it. Mephisto was the devil. He was the one, the vampire. The Blades. Yeah,
Morpheus.
Morpheus. That's it. Morpheus. Never give him them.
Played by Jared Leto.
Oh, was that him? Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
one. I haven't seen the film, but it's
Mobbing
meant to be
time.
diabolical. There he is.
I like how this builder's in his like New York Midtown studio.
Yeah. Let's have a look at. Let's check it out.
All
Shall we? Let's have a look.
swanky in the background.
And sporting a bun too.
Yeah, it's got a nice bun. That is a nice bun. That is a. What's this? Earth is that? What's that meant to be? This thing here.
A beer holder.
A lamp. Yeah. What's that? Is that
Oh, a lamp.
It's his microphone holder.
All right. Can anyone tell me what that is? This piece. Oh, I can't. See. You guys can't see it.
Why are we looking at this thing again?
I don't know because someone. It was Dean. She was.
This was last year as well, wasn't it? Wasn't
She,
even
you know,
this
she
year?
was. She's. I don't know. She's described it in a way that I can't say it again. It must be an Instagram thing. All right. What about you, Brick Stage Pass? Give us a set, Brick Stage Pass, that you've built this year, and you thought, actually, I quite like that. Galaxy, maybe. You built Galaxy?
Yeah, that built the Explorer's good. The Castle's excellent. I'd say the same as everybody else. Castle's probably the number one. What else?
That'd be mine.
Few speed champions. Easier to pick the worst set of the year. That bloody fussball table, and that's saying something with the train and the bloody bust.
All right, well,
That
let's have a
Panther
look.
bust.
Let's have a look. All right, Scotty, give us your worst set, the set that you think is the worst. Not one that you've bought and you think, well, it's terrible, because we very rarely do that as human beings. We really do.
The
But,
football table.
The
That's the
football.
worst
All right.
one.
Let's have a look at the football table then. Sorry, Nicole, but
I don't mind. No one is coming to get it from me, so I'm fine.
If you get it for like 50 quid, then it's all right. But
Yeah, 50 quid. I'd take
50
it.
quid, yeah, it's worth
50
it.
quid for the figures and part pack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Won't build the table.
I don't even remember looking at the video of this. Let's have a look. Let's see what the video goes like on this. Let's see.
It's
Let's
like when
see-
people play with it and say it's really good, and you're saying to yourself, "You've never played table fussball if you
Oh
think it's
no,
good."
I've
But,
played
but
it.
I think that is the mistake. No one on earth buys a Lego set in the imagination that they get the real thing. Who on earth bought the what's the PlayStation thingy?
That's
believing-
completely different. Because the logic behind the fussball table is they built it like that and that small with the things, so you could play it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they said they could have built a full size one that looked like a fussball table,
Spot
but it
on,
wouldn't
mate.
be playable and therefore wouldn't hit their standards. So your
And
argument's
to
slightly
a certain
flawed.
degree, you can play with it.
No,
just not
you
like,
can.
just
You
not
can- I-
like
I'll bring the video out tomorrow. I played Snap to Good Bricks when he was in London on this set, and it was fun for like 20 seconds.
Yeah,
it really
I'd get
was.
bored of that. That looks like it's going to be boring after 5 minutes.
Like you can't move anything. Like there's so little movement.
And when the ball gets stuck, you're just going to smash it on the floor, aren't you? You
I
know,
feel
when
sorry
you like going side to
You
side
do.
trying to get the ball.
I feel sorry for the kid. I mean, look at her face. She's like, of all the sets, Dad, that you bought me, you bought me this dribble.
Yeah.
Could have got me Sabutio. What's the matter with you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The original football, Lego football, was awesome. Do you remember that one where you flicked it across?
Yeah. Pick,
You
roll,
know,
flick,
all the
goal.
men were on little springs.
That was the phrase, wasn't it, Baz? Pick, roll, flick, goal.
Pick, roll, flick, goal. Yeah, that's it.
And the NBA basketball one was good.
Just
as
look
well.
at that game. At least he's got a few minifigs, I suppose.
So the kicker is anyone who's actually played foosball, like you're going to go to rear up on one of those handles and let that ball rip, and it's just going to be pieces across the roof.
Yes. Carnage everywhere, bricks.
I've got a couple of those NBA ones where their arms move and they throw the ball.
And you
The
can beat
beauty of
Kempo.
Lego is that there is something for someone out there, and in one eyes it's terrible, and the other eyes it's brilliant, and that's the beauty of Lego. It's
Why did they
like
put
with
it
the
on sale
world map.
then?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 against 9. 1 out of 9. That's not good odds, is it? Really?
Well, I will not be the only one who has bought it and will enjoy it. And there will be some who bought it and will hate it. It's just what I'm saying is the beauty of Lego really is that certain sets are for certain people and they love it. And for the same reasons, valued as much as for the other people, the same Lego set is hated, like the world map. Some hate it, some love it.
That was a terrible set.
Yeah, but
it's
some love
one
it.
function on it.
Yeah.
The fuzzball one's interesting because the only people that bought it are the people who collect the idea sets and have to get it because it's an idea
Yeah.
set. And everyone
That
I
is
speak
true.
to absolutely hates it. The only other people I know who've got it are content creators, and they don't really represent the real world. And you speak to kids and they're like, I played it in the store and it was rubbish.
Yeah, I have played it, and it was as bad as I thought it would be. It was fun for like 30 seconds, and it was just that. It's just not a functional thing. It's just weird that they've come out with a Lego thing that is more expensive.
On double VIP day at the Sheffield store, that set sold out.
No.
Yeah, it sold
I'm
out.
surprised.
I went in the morning to get my set.
That might be
I
a
went in
Bricklinker.
the evening.
Yeah, they're all on it.
and-
They're all
They're all Bricklinkers.
all the figures are on blooming Bricklink.
Yeah. I tell you what was cheap though. Seinfeld, those sets, they're going cheap at the moment, understandably in the UK anyway, because no one really watched that program too much.
Set, though, it's Seinfeld.
Yeah, but I bought the minifigures. The minifigures for that set are like £3 each. That's all they are. But breaking news, folks, we are going to get next year a Marvel Series 2 collectible minifigure set. It's going to be set 71039, and they will be the first series in boxes. So you heard it here first. So we are going to get a new collectible minifigure series, and it is going to be Marvel, and it comes out in September 2023, and they will be the first series in boxes. How mad is that?
Does that count the video series that came out in boxes too? Was that considered a CMF, or is that just part of
No,
the line?
that was considered a disaster. That failed before it even started, which was a shame because I actually quite liked it.
I loved the video figures, but I was curious about the boxes. Is it going to be similar the way they released the Bandmates for video with the new CMFs in boxes?
Didn't they have different shapes that they were testing out? Different shape boxes.
They were doing different ones as well.
Lego heads and stuff like that.
Ian says, me and Tech and I tried to buy the football table on AFOL Day in Southampton. It sold out the day before. Really? Did Tech really want that? Blimey, I'm surprised.
And the thing is, the store, you can ask the store the stocks they had for AFOL Day as well, just out of interest, or the day before, because Lego didn't think they would sell plenty of them. That's why they didn't provide much stock of it. It's very limited run is the table football. Of course, everyone will want it once it's not available anymore, won't they? Because that's how it works.
Yeah. Yeah. I tell you a set. I want to look at this set because I'm genuinely interested to know what you lot out there think about this in the chat. Don't forget, check out the survey. Check out everyone down in the description below. And while you're there, folks, as always, do us a favor, use the force and choke that like button. What about this then? The Great Wave.
I like I like that Sanctum, by the way, but I can't look at it now anymore because I've seen Jesse's and it's better.
Oh, Jesse's is 10 times better.
Yeah.
He's a bloody legend. He's a Marvel legend.
Jesse's mark is amazing.
Hey, nerd. Good to see you, dude. Yeah, what do you think of this set? Because you don't like
table. Worse
too
than
expensive.
Table.
See, I quite like it. There is something I don't like about it, and the reason I've come to this as well, because we're going to talk about our little facts and our news of the week. And my I don't mind this set. I'll buy it on discount. I do like it. My only problem with it is I can't see the boat particularly well that's in it, and there's 2 boats, and I can't really see them too well. There we go. Lego.com. Just buying it on sale.
Wave at it as it goes. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
How much is it?
£90.
No, it's in it too. No, obviously it's more expensive than that, wasn't it?
Yeah, £90.
That is the same price as the T-Rex Breakout and the Star Wars Psy. And you're telling me you would pit that against
I think it would look nice next to the Starry Night, though. If you put Starry Night next to that on a
Starry
wall.
Night's got a good minifigure. I'll give it that.
Yeah, this one doesn't have a minifig, but it just I think this is appealing to the art world, and I don't mind this set as far as I'm not sure if I'd run out and go buy it, but I think they did it justice.
I think the one that was submitted to Ideas was better.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, my little fact of the week is, remember the bonsai tree that was made up of loads of rabbits?
No one.
Frogs.
Sorry, frogs, I should say. Rabbit. I don't know. I'm one of these people that I get frogs and rabbits mixed up. What can I say? And
gets a lot of fare when he's licking that bunny.
This one is made up with little birds, which is nice. Doves, I suppose you could say, because they're white.
Yeah,
but they could be pigeons that have been painted. I don't know.
That's how they got the grey effect below from the little birds.
Oh, okay. I don't get that. But the boat, I just don't get the boat. The boat just looks a bit rubbish. Oh, okay, I gotcha. It's just it's a northern thing. I don't get the boats. I can't see the boats in it. Like I know the boats are there, the brown parts, but it's just like.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, it's meant to be a boat.
It don't look like a boat. The wave looks brilliant.
I think this is my cue to go and get a drink. Good lord, that has got to be worse than a foosball toe. I'm sorry.
Do you reckon? Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
So Baz, just out of interest, then, that's my fact of the week because it's got birds in it, and not rabbits nor frogs. I could do one with rabbits. Baz, you got a fact or a bit of news you want to share with us this week?
I've got a fact, yeah. So this year was the first time that in the Brickheads we had realistic characters, which were the Spice Girls. So, which you've already seen. And there's also the answers already been spoken about today. So you've actually crashed my question, really. But the question is, what was the very first minifig that was based on real life people, and what year was it in?
Ooh, a minifigure based on a real life person.
So the minifigs. So the first time they based real life people on minifigs. What year was it, and what were they? What thing?
I'm trying to think of the Beatles. I can't think. I'm trying to think if there's anything.
Well, I'll give you a clue. I'll give you a clue. You've actually mentioned it already, Craig, which killed my question.
Wait, this is trivia? I thought that you were telling us the fact.
Batman.
No, it's a fact, isn't it? It's a trivia fact.
It's a trivia fact. All right, we like
If I was here for the Duckbill Platypus question, I would have got that straight away.
Yeah, of course you would. And I don't know. I'll go Batman. Craig said Batman. I'm just trying to think of everything Craig said now, as opposed to answering the question right. Kerry, you're quite knowledgeable. You got any idea?
Are you talking IP people, as in film people?
It's in real life. Yeah, like the Spice Girls was with the Brickheads.
Oh, so we're not talking like Star
not factual.
Yeah.
Or...
No, NBA. You want to know about NBA, aren't you?
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Yeah, it was the NBA in 2003. Kobe Bryant.
Oh, there we go. That could be one. Women of NASA.
No, it was before, but NBA was
way before that.
NASA.
I didn't know that.
There you go. Top fact finding by Bazza.
That's my fact. I was.
I'm not gonna lie. I know that I know the answer, but I don't remember it because I was looking up facts to have one for today. And I know that I read it, And I was like, oh, that's cool. But I was.
We were on the same website. I bet we was on the same website checking out, weren't we?
I bet you're often on the same website.
I mean, Pinwheel says NBA or Formula One. So what was it then, Baz?
Yeah, it was the NBA. Yeah,
it was the NBA.
Yeah, it was
Kobe
a
Bryant.
thing. That's what
Yeah, good stuff. All right, nice one, Baz. All right, straight in there. Boom. What about you, Mr. Scotty?
My fact is, because I know everybody loves Bionicles here, but did you know there were 452 Bionicle sets produced?
Definitely going now.
450.
A lot. 452.
That's 439. 49, I should say. Too many. I never got into Bionicle. It just was
I
not.
love Bionicle.
Did you? May I ask, truly, because I really want to feel and wonder why I don't like it, but why did you like it?
Well, I was when it came out, I think I was only 13, 14, so I actually played with them and everything. So. I liked the film as well. The first film they did for it was quite cool.
Yeah, I like the mythology behind it. I thought that was quite strong as it happens. So that was quite cool. But yeah, 450. That's a good fact. That is. Where should we go from here? I'm just going to go to Craig.
I know, but I need to get my bin.
Get his bin, did he say?
No, the bit.
Oh, the bit. Okay, go and get the bit then. And all right, where should we go next? Let's go to Jean. I think Jean's prepared. She looks prepared with a. I like your Star Wars top, by the way. Show us the show us your jersey, as they call them out there. There we go. What's it say? May the force be with you. Always. I like
Crop
that.
sweater or jumper. It's cute.
It's
Old
cropped.
Navy, I think.
Did you say it's cropped?
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes. Yeah, I couldn't.
It doesn't go lower. Well, I guess
you can't put it in your trousers. You can't
Yeah.
tuck it in your trousers.
Yeah, it's really cute. I actually just got it yesterday.
Well, did you? Yeah, it's very nice. Very nice indeed. A family book says 452 barnacle sets. How much wasted plastic is that? It wasn't very nice, was it? All right, then. So, who was I asking? I was Jean.
Me. Okay.
Jean. Give us a
So
bit of facts on news.
my fact or whatever actually came about from a follower of mine because today I posted a reel on Instagram as a joke because I have received comments in the past when I post about Lego sets that that's not yours, that's your husband's kind of comments, kind of.
Oh,
you know?
okay. Yeah,
And so I made a joke about it, and it's me to the Titanic song on a little boat, and it says,
I've seen
me.
it's trending. It's trending this week, that is.
Yeah, it is. I love that little boat thing, and I was like, I have to do it. So mine says me taking all my Lego sets to my husband because Lego is for men users said that they're all actually his. So I posted that as a reel, and a follower actually sent me a picture of the ad in the 80s. I'm sure a lot of y'all here are familiar with it. And he said, the company that's famous for breaking gender stereotypes in advertising back in the 80s is only for boys. And so he sent me the image of the little girl.
All right, let's make it bigger.
Yeah, from the 80s with her own little mock. Yeah.
It's quite cute.
So this was an advertisement from the 80s. And Lego broke these gender stereotypes. And then they remade it recently, like same girl, same lady. I mean, she's a woman now. Where is that photo? I thought this was really cool.
Oh, cool.
For a recent like International Women's Day campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
So, and then I kind of went into a little just digging on the internet about, Lego and breaking women's stereotypes.
Yeah.
And Friends, came about and all that stuff.
Yeah. Well, Friends is kind of going even deeper. Next year, I mean, they're having a revamp and everything. Carrie, who's out there, isn't. I think she's fairly happy about it. But they all seem to be just growing up very quick. There's no sort of transitional period for them. Lego have gone all out for that.
Yeah, but I just love that the ads from the 80s. I was like, that is pretty cool because I mean, growing up, I never built Lego, but partially because we couldn't afford Lego. But another thing, like it was like a boys' toy kind of thing. So.
Yeah, I think it was. And girls played with dolls. I mean, that was the thing back then, wasn't it?
Yeah, in the 80s. And that's what this one article says. It's like, Barbies were being like heavily marketed like towards girls, but Lego was like, I think Lego's for everyone. And,
I don't know. I managed to squeeze in a Ken in my Action Man collection. I really did. Just saying.
Where? I had a She-Ra.
And a what? A
I had a
She-Ra?
She-Ra.
Oh, She-Ra.
Yeah. I'd rather give her a French crop and cut her hair off.
Is it? I had a Supergirl, I think it was. That was cool. I love that film. I loved it then anyway. I didn't like look at it now. I think, blimey, what did I see in that? What about you, lovely Naomi? What's your fact or bit of news that you got for us for this week?
Well, I looked up a fact about the first pirate female minifig. It was introduced in 1989 in set 6251.
Blimey.
And it's currently estimated to be a value of $24.
That's a bargain.
Yeah. So that was just a little fact. And the other thing that I thought was interesting in news is a discussion about social media getting smaller because a lot of the algorithms are supposed to try to grow your community and get all these people, but they're starting to find they're predicting in 2023 that actually smaller communities are going to grow faster on Discord and Be Real and some other platforms. So I thought that was interesting too.
Yeah, I discovered Be Real this week. It was only because I was we was playing a game, actually, a board game, and it came up in discussion because I never heard of it. And the question was, what is the biggest social media network? And everyone was going, "Oh, it's got to be Twitter now." Elon Musk's on. I was like, "No, that's the smallest one." And I genuinely, I thought it was something like Instagram, but it's actually Facebook. It's still the biggest social media.
Yes, Facebook's still big, and even within Facebook, you see all these groups popping up. And this article talked about Patreon as well. And I sent the link to Greg, so if he wants to put that in the description or in the chat.
Yeah,
but I just thought it was just a fascinating read, just to think about. Also, the comments I've heard too is that some of the algorithms now you're seeing posts from strangers, whereas in the past you would see more posts from your friends, which is what more people want.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the 6251 is the set. That's correct for the first female pirate.
I might see if I can find that. We'll see. There we go. All right, good stuff. Thank you for that, Naomi. That was a very cool one.
Sure.
989. That was a year, wasn't it? I think the last Temptation of Christ movie came out that year. Don't ask me why I remember that. Macro. What about news or facts from you, my friend?
Well, honestly, I didn't really do my homework because I was partying all holiday long. So I'm going to pull this one out of my behind.
Where'd you get your shirt? That would be a good one. Tell us where you got your shirt. That's what I want to know.
I got my shirt in Jamaica on vacation.
Oh, dude, you've been to Jamaica. I haven't been to Jamaica, but I have been to Cuba and somewhere else around there as well. But
Destination
Jamaica,
wedding.
Oh,
so my fun fact of the day, I actually got my highly collectible Barbie here.
Oh my God.
She's Fidelity Barbie. And actually March 9th, 1959, Barbie with her waterfall blonde hair was introduced at the New York Toy Show.
Wow.
And she was the first mass-produced doll. And from the side profile, you wonder why.
Yeah. I was going to ask, is that modified by any chance?
No.
No.
That's how she rolled out the box, all busted.
Unrealistic these days.
She looks a little bit modified.
Yeah.
Baz, do I look like the type of guy that would modify my
I would.
Yes.
Why not?
Yes, absolutely would.
With that shirt on.
Dude, that's made. That's
Lord.
Yeah, I don't know. I bet Ken's an happy man these days.
Wow.
Now I know what's always been missing on the Lego minifigs.
There you go.
I've been campaigning for years.
Real blonde hair.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Oh, my bad. The real blonde hair. That's what I meant.
The flowing blonde hair. That's it. That's what we don't get on minifigs. That'd be weird, wouldn't it? It'd be like getting like little brushes on their hair.
And a bit more articulation.
Why do I have that?
Why do you have it? Just out of curiosity, why do you have it? It's bizarre.
Collector's edition. So inside joke, I don't even know where this Barbie came from.
What's collectible about?
My wife and I, we hide it all the time. So like one day she'll go get like some coffee creamer. Boom, there's Busty Barbie. You know, I'll be looking for my keys in the garage, and all of a sudden she hit it on me. Boom, there's Busty Barbie.
I tell you what, right?
It's just an inside joke.
Dude, that is a good idea for those people out there that are always losing their car keys and that. To get a special ring and tie it to that. Barbie doll, you'll be you never lose it.
Never
a good conversational
special ring.
Well.
You get a set of GHDs on her hair, I think.
And why is that prize collector's piece not in a box? Well, obviously because I wanted to play with it.
Yeah, exactly. There we go. And won't we all? Anyway,
yourself there.
Yeah, exactly. Nicole,
Yes, Jeff.
thank you for that fun fact macro. That was definitely left field. I appreciate that. Nicole, have you got what's your fun fact or bit of news you've got for us this week?
I'm not really sure if it's fun. It's a German fact.
Oh, come on. Macro's built you up here. He's giving you
fun,
like.
then.
No, I
Definitely
can't
not fun,
follow
then.
on that. I can't keep up with that. Mine is really a German type of fact. I now am going to enlighten you why it is impossible for you to use the word Legos. It is.
Oh, come on. You said that last week.
No. Last week I did something else. Last week I told you what Lego, not Legos, Lego means in Latin.
Get comfortable, people.
All right, yeah, here we go.
He's right. I was there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, Legos is impossible to be used because it is grammatically wrong. Lego as a word is an adjective, and therefore the S at the end, it is impossible to be ending on an S as long as it is an adjective. And that is a fact. That's the original word and grammatically correct used word.
Proper grammar.
It is. All right. Never called it Legos, especially you Americans, because you Americans, right? And I've heard the odd Canadian say it. They call it Legos. Drives me nuts. Yeah, here's the thing. All right, Nicole. That was the Nicole's fun facts of the week. All right, thanks for that. And we've had Scotty's one. Anyone? Which was I can't remember what it was now, but it was a good one. And
diabolical, wasn't it? Was it a diabolical?
Yeah, diabolical. That's what it was. What do you call a bad bionicle set? Diabolical. That's what it's. Anyway, Kerry.
I just don't understand it.
You're gonna get a gift with purchase. You got to spend. You got to spend a £5. You get a poly bag and you get the Bionicle set free as a gift with purchase.
Bargain.
What can I say? Anyway, let's have a look before we get to Kerry, because Kerry's teeing herself up here for we've got the survey. 81 votes so far. Blimey, it's really close. It's like proper down into the thirds. Well done, you lot. Come on, keep the votes coming in. Keep the thumbs up. Come on, got 49. Let's get to 50. You know you want to. Rapture says Moktura and the Mischief Busty Barber gets into can't we talk about on YouTube? Oh, we can just not live. Kerry, what's your fun fact? Underlining the fun fact for the week.
I don't know if it's fun, but my husband gave me this idea because I was
right.
like, oh no, I need
a fact.
facts.
It doesn't matter.
Say?
We love
He's
it.
like,
oh,
don't tell him a fact. Tell him something about what you did. And I'm like, well, what did I do? And he went, well, you left a box of Lego at the bottom of the stairs, and I broke my toe.
No.
Yeah, he did. It was really bad. The whole of his foot went purple.
Was that recent?
It was about a month ago.
Oh my God, you broke your husband's foot.
Yeah, that's not an anvil.
Yeah.
So well, he's a bit clumsy. He's got like size 14 feet, and he just caught the side of the box and broke his toe. He's only his little one. He was fine, you know.
His little one
is fine.
So yeah, he was fine.
Good job you don't have to walk on it. What was that?
It was a glass of water. A glass of water.
Vodka.
Saying how clumsy her husband is, and then she
I'm just saying.
she does that.
Glass lands on the toe, breaks it.
There goes his other foot.
I'm very wet. My fact is, it's a nerdist fact, so I don't know whether it's a true fact, but
it's a lady's fact. Did you say?
No, a nerdist fact.
Oh, a nerdist fact.
Nerdist is a website. So, what is the most painful piece of Lego to stand on?
Oh,
and apparently it is this one, and it's 1x1 4-studded brick.
Oh,
Traverse brick, aren't they?
Yeah.
That looks nasty.
So that is apparently
Travis brick. Yeah.
Travis.
That's a Widowmaker right there.
It's named after a designer.
Yeah. Travis. Very good.
So you could pronounce it Travis if you'd like.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I like? I like how she's not holding it. She's actually got it on something as if it's really dangerous.
So dangerous.
I'm trying not to show my nails because they're all chipped and everything. That's why. However, I would say that the most painful thing to stand on is that.
Oh, no.
Oh.
What part of your body would you stand on to make that the most painful?
Under your knee.
You stand on your feet, Greg.
You can stand on your knees though, can't you?
No, if you
can
kneel, if you
stand on your
kneel on a
knees,
brick,
yeah,
that
yeah.
hurts more than your feet.
Oh, definitely,
Yeah, I would definitely say that. Yeah. I dropped my 1x1 bricks one time and stood on them as I dropped them. It was ridiculous, and that was one of the most painful things I've experienced. So yeah, so standing on that will not be fun.
Okay, all right.
But I've also stood on one of these before, and that was not fun either.
Yeah, that could cut you. That could.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, good stuff.
So that's my fun fact of the day.
All right, good stuff. All right, Bricks Days Pass. What fun fact or bit of news have you got for us this week?
It's not fun.
It's not fun. All right, I'm just going to call it fact then, because it's a fact.
Right.
Is it?
It's just a fact, yeah. So, brand new parts, 2022.
Oh.
Which one? I'm not talking in quantities, but which one has been in the most sets for 2022? Which part?
Which
1x5 brick.
Technic pin.
One
macros straight in there.
Really?
Are we talking brand new parts?
Got to be a brand new part for 2022.
Oh, a brand new part. Like they just made it for 2022?
Yep.
So the 1x5 plate.
Canopy. I'm going to go for a new canopy by
No,
Speed
it's Technic
Champion.
pin, but it's the half friction Technic pin.
Oh, half friction. Now you're talking.
Brand new. That is in 31 sets. 31 sets.
And that's a red one. That's the half friction. Okay.
Yeah, it's the red one. They do it in two colours when it came
Well,
out.
that's a
this
good
year.
guess. 9x7 plates.
Yep.
Very, very
They
good.
did it in Darkstone Grey, and they did, which was only in 10 sets, and the red one they did in 31 sets.
Really?
Yeah.
And I tell you what, I did see. Talking of Technic, Craig, I saw that Formula One Technic set in Smiths the other day. It's bloody massive. That is.
Yeah.
Has anyone on the panel built that? That's ginormous. That thing.
No.
No, I know this isn't really a sort of Technic sort of panel we got here. What about you lot out there, Brixin? If you built that, you like your Formula One. Pretty damn amazing, I thought. Let's bring that up. All right, cool. Anyway, that's all your fun facts and news of the week. And I think I'll cut the fun bit out and just call it facts because they are facts.
And no, it's not a recolor, it's a brand new part. It's a friction, as in the other one was non-friction.
Why did they feel they had to come up with that? Did they needed something like that with
the half pin with friction, obviously.
Oh, okay. Like you do. All right, fair enough. That's an interesting one. That's quite drawn out, that is, when you got a panel of 9
I just
people.
wanted to look for which part was brand new, had been used in the most sets. That's all it was.
Yeah, that's cool. Are you looking forward to any particular new set that's coming out in 2022, Craig?
Not really.
2023, I should say.
Probably the minifigures is the most thing that I'm probably going to get. So I like the minifigures.
Yeah, I feel like they've been out ages now because a load of Americans seem to get hold of those quite early.
Yeah,
And,
I'll get a big box, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, well, see how that goes. What about you, Scotty? Mandalorian sets, I suppose, for March time, isn't it?
Isn't the Lord of the Rings brickheads coming out though?
Oh yeah, I think they come out tomorrow. In 48 hours, I should say.
Yeah, the first. Yeah.
That's
but they're
something I
terrible.
might be interested in. Yeah, but I like Gandalf. He's good.
As long as you don't want Gollum, that is horrendous.
No,
That's
no,
the
no.
worst. That
I like
guy's
Gandalf.
terrible.
Yeah, that is Gollum.
It's like Gollum next to Frodo. They're the same size.
Yeah, that's a good point. Actually, it's just Yoda,
It's like a little
but
baby.
pink.
It's like a little
they're
baby,
both-
isn't it?
It does, yeah.
One's just aged. They've made it really small, like some kind of weird thing.
Yeah, very strange indeed. All right, cool. Well, anyway, let's have a look at some pictures. What are you drinking, Jean? That's the most greenish thing I've ever seen anyone ever drink out of.
It was just water. It's the Starbucks Walt Disney cup for Halloween, I think. Walt Disney World.
Just water. That's no fun.
It's water.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
she
finished
says
my
it's water. She says it's water.
It's water.
Vodka.
All right, let's have a look at some pictures that people have sent us. Let's have a look at this. This is Brick Snaps.
That's awesome.
That's pretty
That's
cool.
the one I was talking about for the Wednesday
Wednesday.
character with the cello.
Yeah.
That's very clever.
It's amazing.
Well done.
So that was hilarious because he was doing a live stream with Nicole, Girl Bricks a Lot, and Aubrey Friss, and Thomas, Minimal Bricks. But Martin's daughter came on the chat and tried to gather everybody and say, everybody who thinks he should build me a Wednesday, say yes or something. And so then he was like, everybody who agreed with her, you're on my poo-poo list. But then he did that the next day.
Wow.
Like, in the next
He's a quick
morning.
builder.
Like,
He's amazingly talented. I met him for the first time at BreckCon, and super nice guy too.
Yeah, he is. He's British as well, folks. That's
Yes, he is.
He's class. He's a good lad. That is very cool. I like the mosaic behind it as well.
and it's just so relevant because everybody loves that show right now.
Yeah, it's an epic show.
Yeah, it's very good. All right. Well, thank you for sending me. Gene sent me that over, so thank you for that, Gene. I took a snip of that. Next thing is Chris Chalice. He sent me over. This isn't Lego, folks. This is a knockoff Lego set. I can't even pronounce it. Base it something or other, and it's like a sort of steampunk set. It's part of some people in the Lego community wishing that Lego did steampunk, which is fair enough, really, isn't it? I suppose it's quite right, Cabbage as well. But yeah, look at that.
God.
Chris, I thought they were toes. Then there's his fingers. This looks like my large toenail.
You're terrible.
Oh, blimey, he's got really pictures feet. But yeah, the Vortex tractional tank. Blimey, is tractional even a word? Anyway, let's get moving on.
That is horrendous, isn't it?
Got a lot of fingers there as well. Anyway, yeah, that is a bit horrendous. This is from Irish fan of Lego. Sent me this. This is the model of the first plastic molding machine that the company, i.e. Lego, ever used. It's kind of good, isn't it? It's a mold. Nice colour, sandy green. Sorry, I've got to say that.
Sandy green.
That's what I thought it was. I thought it was a lathe as well.
A woodworking lathe, yeah.
Yeah. It does look like a lathe.
It's pretty good, isn't it? All right, we've got that. Nice one there. Thanks for that, for Irish fan of Lego. This looks familiar. This looks familiar.
I don't like that much.
Let's have a look at this one.
Not a fan of that.
It's Harry.
Yeah, this is a great mock. You did a great job, Gene.
In his Jim Jams. Oh, what's going on there? He looks like he's having a little crafty look over there.
Arm action.
Looking for Barbie.
I know.
He's
Harry.
going, yeah, Harry, have you seen Barbie?
Yeah.
Ron's
It's
going,
strategically positioned, that little toothpiece, isn't it, when you look back at Harry? Look. Looks like his feet have gone all small and thin and he's draping over the banister.
It is, I like that little cheeky look he's having. Have you seen Barbie? He's like, no!
You see right down your charmers, Harry.
You'll do, Harry. You'll do.
Or you're wrong. Moving on swiftly. This was sent to me by King Oldendorf. He's bought a friend set from Smith's for 20 quid, apparently.
Oh, good on you. Good eye for the score.
Bargain pack.
Yeah, that is 20 quid. Very cool set. I quite enjoy building that, as it happens. It's got a few exclusive figures on there. Look, you get Poe Dameron comes in it. There he is there.
That friend set must be the longest running idea set ever.
Yeah.
It's
been a while.
That is true. True.
Sold well, though, didn't it?
Oh, what he says is found in Hornby Visitor Centre in Ramsgate. Hornby Visitor Centre? Blimey, I thought they would have done some Lego. I'll have nightmares tonight, says Irish fan of Lego. It says, I wonder if that figure is going to throw up on himself. And that's cool, says Trade Company. And Harry, what are you doing? Let's go on. This is Lauren Hardy, actually, by Ray and Ella. I can't remember what the scene was. I think it was someone had a toothache. Not quite sure what the Loki thing is doing coming out of his head. But anyway, it's a cool picture, and he's done it in black and white. This is from Mitty Bricks. He posted this the other day. He's building this B1, or BD1, I should say. It's BD1, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Business. For some reason, I'm thinking BDM for some reason. I don't know why. And anyway, there's Nicole there holding up the AT-AT. And there's me talking into the mic. I'm trying to build the AT-AT, which I might be doing tomorrow, folks. You never know. I just got to see if I wake up with a voice tomorrow or not, really, and the enthusiasm to build. What we've got going on here? This is. I recognise that key. So this is Nicole's thing going
dungeon.
On.
Right.
Yeah.
Dungeon. But yeah, so what's going on here, Nicole? Tell us a little bit about what we're looking at here.
That is Grimald's place, which I'm about to close up. So I have one set built in front, more or less in the original form, and now I have a second set, and I'm building it up on a 30 by 32 by 32 base plate, and it will be fully functional, still being able to close up. At the moment, I have a bit of a problem because if I open it up at the front, it closes at the back, and vice versa. I'm not really sure if I like it and should keep it that way.
Mystery machine.
Right?
Why does the back open up if the front closes up?
I don't know.
Why don't you just build the back static? And
do solid.
Put the front on tiles, and then it'll just carry on moving.
Yeah, but I wanted both to open up, and
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
But it's like a scissor mechanism in it, so I suppose that's why it's doing that.
right.
Interesting.
And I wanted it to work at the same time. When I open one up, the other one should open up as well. So.
Cabbage. My back always opens when my front shuts.
All right, it's that, you got yourself a bit of a quandary there, Nicole. I think Craig will be able to sort it out. Let's have a look at the next one. This is Pig Wheels. Pig Wheels. I feel like I'll show this every week. This one.
It's the Owl House, isn't it?
It's the Owl House. Yeah. Who's that over there? He's new. I've seen him before. Who's that? The Pig Wheels. Is that Mr. Pink Wheels?
It looks like he's got a Barbie doll. Oh, no, it's his knee. Sorry.
That would definitely be a big Barbie doll.
Yeah.
What a knee.
I do like the way that's done.
Is that size bent down again? You zoom back in.
Oh yeah. Oh, blimey, that was a picture and a half. That was, wasn't it? It gave a new meaning to the term butthead. This is from Serix Bricks. Serix, I just had enough time to do this. It's like some sort of great big grocery store. A lot of carrots. Not a lot of carrots. It's pretty cool. What else we got going on here? This is from Titanium J. It goes. That's not his name. Titanium built this whilst he was splurging on watching the Andor series. Yeah, it's a cool set. Very cool set. Well, what do you think of the ramp, Craig? Was the ramp okay? Ian didn't like the
terrible.
ramp.
Yeah, the ramp's horrendous. But luckily it unclips, so you can just put your own on.
Okay, well, that's fair enough. Anything
it would have been worse if it had been built into it. Craig, can you imagine that, Barry? If it was all.
Oh, mate, I would be fuming that you couldn't change it. Yeah.
This is from the trade company. There we go. That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Wow.
Like,
That's cool. Silly.
It is. Very, very
It's
cool.
really nicely well done.
I
love the cheese.
cabbage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does
Very
kind of look
nice.
a bit like cabbage.
I like the
That was
eyes
green.
too.
It does look a bit like cabbage, but except it's green. Yeah, change the colour on that.
Just need the hair.
He does pull those faces. Let's be serious.
That's his
all right.
front open bag shut or something.
There's those rabbits I was telling you about earlier on.
The rabbits. And
I think that's it.
what the other thing was on the bonsai tree? What was it?
Dwarfs, wasn't it? Minifiku, he was compelled to send me a picture of his nutcracker, which I think was, I think he said it was came out in 2017 as a gift with purchase, limited edition.
Do you remember the employee's gift version of that? It was absolutely epic.
Was it really? I don't remember that.
The big one.
Oh, you got have you got the friend set yet, Craig?
Oh yeah, I got it. Yeah, I showed it off before. It's
You
for
did,
the-
didn't you? Yeah, when you first got it, I think. You got
Yeah,
it.
it's for
You did that.
Steph and Naomi to build it when they get around to it.
Very nice. And that is all the pictures. So thank you everybody who sent those in this week. That's awesome of you as always. But we are fast approaching the third hour of this wonderful stream. And I can say it's commiserations to all you West Ham fans out there. We lost again. I think Moles is going to be in trouble now. Bazza, have you got a football score of the Norwich game?
Yeah, unfortunately, it ended 1-1.
Oh, we ended 1-1. Oh no,
Better than a loss.
Yeah, that's true. I'd take a point right now. We're in trouble now. We're going to get in the relegation zone. We have to give us something to fight for. Ian's saying, blimey, this is another one. Nicole, to make it open together, just use a long brick. Wonder what that said then. To connect the sides together and put them on tiles. then you only need to make the middle section move backwards correctly. Okay, good stuff.
That is a good tip. I will think about it. Thank you.
Good stuff. Let's see if anyone else has finished anything. I don't think Kerry was building anything tonight. Kerry, was you building anything?
I was building brickheads.
Blimey, that's the old Han Solo and Stormtroopers.
Nice. I like a Stormtrooper.
Very cool.
Yeah, is the Stormtrooper built right? His face don't look quite right.
Is that?
No, have a look. Have a look at the picture. Let's have a look. Yeah, we seen?
Does it?
Yeah, you've got to put the tile thing up further.
Too many tiles.
Yeah.
She's cool. She'll fix it.
There we go.
That's better.
There you go. One. We're there.
Yeah, he was breathing out of his belly then,
It
wasn't
really
he?
was.
Oh, very cool. What did you think of him, Mike?
I love my brickheads, my Star Wars brickheads. I think I've got all of them apart from the Comic Con one.
Oh yeah.
What do you think of the Sam Person one coming out?
Tusken.
I think it's pretty cool.
The Tusken Raider, yeah. I like that one as well.
Cool. Yeah.
Tusken Raider. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
when they're going to bring a mini figure of that female Tusken Raider from Boba Fett?
Oh,
that's my question.
no, I'd love to see that.
Because we don't know, she might not be dead. She might still be alive. I hope so. She's one of the best parts of that whole series.
She should have turned up in at the end.
Yeah.
Of that.
That's what I thought.
That would have been epic. That would have been epic. At least she survived of all of them. That would have been really good.
Yeah, that would have been really cool, mate. I was expecting it any moment. I really was. Good stuff. And Naomi, you was building something this evening.
Yeah, I finished Wednesday.
Oh,
so there's my Wednesday. Take a look. So that's my Wednesday, and I figured since I was working on the baby spice, I'm kind of almost done with Enid. So they can be Enid and Wednesday together.
Some pink hair though.
Yeah, I need to get some pink hair and also figure out a way to kind of curve it up a little bit.
Yeah.
So, but at least the base, I think they look good as a pair. So it should be done pretty short order, I think.
I think they're amazing.
I just don't know if I have any pink curves. That's the only problem.
I think Macro should buy that set and build a Barbie out of it.
Waterfall blonde hair.
Yeah, he's going to need a lot of slopes, that's for sure. All right, good stuff. Was anyone else building anything? Nicole, was you building anything? I don't think. No.
I was building.
Oh, Jean, tell us what you was building.
I'm on the last bag of the
Blimey, his head looks a lot skinnier than I remember.
It looks kind of funny like this, doesn't it? So I guess the last bag will be his sides.
Okay.
Yeah, he's meant to be one of the best ones. He's good. He's an old Scout Trooper.
Yeah, it's been my favorite helmet build so far.
Yeah, I'm. Yeah, I think they look pretty cool, and the Scout Troopers always look very cool anyway, didn't they? Joshua asks, "This is London Brief Fix. What are you guys most excited about coming in 2023, Lego wise? And what sets would you like to see in the future? A dream set? Oh, blimey, that's a question.
Gringotts.
Yeah, Gringotts. Let's all go with Gringotts. I think Gringotts is a good answer.
Rivendell that's not micro scaled.
Yeah. I think Gringotts is a good shout, as it happens. What about you, Macro? Would you go for Gringotts, or would you like something? I'd like a new B-Wing if I was a Star Wars fan, to be honest.
Yeah, B-Wing would be sweet. I'm that castle guy, so anything down a castle theme, wolf pack theme, forestman theme, anything down that. Yeah. We got the Line Knights castle. Hook us up with a massive Black Falcon castle and let them battle it out.
Yeah, I'll be up for that. Bazza wants Jurassic Park. You've been watching the movies this week or something, Baz? Because
No, the 30th anniversary sets are coming out next year for the first movie. So they'll be out around June. There's going to be 5 of them, and I'm really excited to see how they're going to look. Plus, we're getting our first long neck dinosaur as well, the Brachiosaur.
Long neck dinosaur.
Yeah, it's the first time they're making a long neck. Yeah.
Okay, a long neck. Okay.
Looking forward to it.
Okay, good stuff. All right, that sounds pretty cool. Good question, Joshua. Thank you for that, as always. So I reckon we've seen all the builders. Brick Stage Pass, did you manage to solve any problems with your mock tonight?
Yeah, it's coming along nicely, thank you.
Good stuff. Good stuff. It's looking good. Can't wait to see the end product, mate. Hopefully get to Manchester as well to see you in person. Right. I think on that note, then, folks, we're hitting that 3 hour mark. Why don't we? Why don't we start slowly winding down and start off with the beautiful Naomi and just see what she's up to in the next week or so.
Well, thanks for having me on the stream. It's great meeting you all, and thank you for the invitation, Greg. Happy New Year, everybody. I'm actually co-sponsoring a challenge along with one of your UK friends, Brighton Bricks. He does every January Mind the Brick, hashtag Mind the Brick. And I'm going to be co-hosting hashtag Mind the Baby because you always think of the new year as the baby and then the old person at the end of the year. So starting that. And I'm known for super sewer baby builds, but pretty much you just build anything with a baby in it. It could be minifig habitat. It could be a little ornament. It could be, whatever you want. And then just put those 2 hashtags in, and somewhere in your mock talk about mental health and how raise awareness about that. So that's what I'm doing in January. And I'm going to be catching a plane to visit my family in Arizona. So I'll be streaming from Arizona for the first week of January.
Yeah, brilliant. Oh, that's good fun.
Yeah.
Arizona.
And I also have the Tuesday 2-minute tech tip that I'm starting to work on. On Tuesdays, I'll be doing an interview, and then at the 30-minute mark, we run the 2-minute tech tip, and then we'll cross-post it. And my first guest is Zachary Steinman from Canada, who's amazing builder. So we're going to talk about cube art in that discussion. That's on Tuesday.
Cube art. That's interesting.
Cube art.
Yeah. All right. Good stuff. You sound like you're going to be very, very busy in the coming week.
Yeah, I've got a lot of video editing to do. So.
All right, cool. Good
But this was delightful. Thank you so much for the invitation, and I think I'll see you on Friday again too, because I'll be remote.
Definitely. And that Wednesday brickheads that you've built is amazing, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
That's very
good. And I did find a few pink curves. I'm going to have to add those to Enid, so you can see. But I've got some more behind me that I need to find. But yeah, thank you. Yeah, I will post that I built the Wednesday brickhead on your stream.
Yeah, thank you so much, Naomi. I really appreciate
that.
Thank you. Jean, lovely Jean. What do you get? What do you got coming up in the next week or so?
I think I start work again on Tuesday.
Yeah.
As far as New Year's Eve, we usually have like a small get together here at home. Like just have like a few friends over, 4-6 friends over. So hopefully just chilling before work.
That's it. Yeah. I want to do a little bit of chilling as well, which is why I'm still 50-50 on whether I'll stream tomorrow or not. But no, good stuff. Are you going to be doing loads of Instagram stuff for us as well?
I need to be working on subscriber content actually, because I feel like I have a lot of like paying subscribers on Instagram, and I haven't been fulfilling my end of the creating videos and stuff for them. So
fair enough.
that's something I want to work on this weekend for sure. But yeah, I post on Instagram. I try to post every day, so I'll still be there.
Yeah, and you do very good stuff as well. Okay, good stuff.
Thank you.
And lovely to have you on as well, Jean. Always
Thank
is.
you for having me, as always.
Good stuff. Now then, talking of good stuff, Bazza, lovely to have you back on again, mate.
It's lovely to be back. It's been a
while. We've missed your alarms and your sense of humour. We have. No, it's been brilliant, mate, to have you back. And so what have you? Are you doing anything in the next week or so? Or are you sort of slowly getting it all together? And
yeah, it's getting back into the swing of it. Like I say, I've been out of it for a little while, where I've been really poorly. So it'd be nice to get back in the swing of it. Hopefully, and I've been saying it for about 2.5 years, get some tidying up done. So finally, hopefully I can get that done so I can then start cracking on with some builds, because I've got a lot of backlog I'd like to start building, and I'm getting the itch now to build. So, but yeah, got other hobbies as well, as you know, me trains, got a couple of new trains coming, so quite excited about that coming. And and just hopefully posting a little bit more on Instagram. I've been very quiet on now. So yeah, that's me really. Sweet. But like you guys, chilling out as well over New Year. Yeah,
definitely. We'll be certainly up for it tomorrow night, that's for sure. And I'll be straight to bed as soon as after. That's the one good thing about the shops not opening until 11 a.m. on Sunday here in the UK, is that you haven't got to be up. The shops won't be opening at 9:30, so I haven't got to be up like super duper early. which is kind of like a cool thing. Now then, talking of super duper, Macro, are you up to anything, my friend, in the next week or so?
Well, appreciate it. Thanks for having me on. Always fun to hang out with you guys and round out 2022. Cheers, Steve, Big Nate. I'm going to be cruising around this weekend and checking out all the great New Year's streams on the World Wide Web. It's pretty much what I'm going to be doing the next little couple days, is hanging out with all the great YouTubers.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. It is actually. I think Good Morning Brick World are actually going to do a special, aren't they? Where they're going to go from I think 11 p.m. EST time round for an hour or two to actually see the new year in on the East Coast, which would be nice. That'll be about 5 o'clock in the morning our time. But yeah, that's a cool one, man. So yeah, I'll be checking out and watching as many people stream as I can, for sure. Lovely, Nicole. Nicole, are you up to anything in the next week or so?
Tomorrow I will join and watch Zheng. Last year it was amazing to see him go around the world and celebrate each hour a new time zone. I definitely will do that, then spontaneously decide whether I go to do some shopping at midnight or not. And other than that, next year I'm back with Fab Blondie and Jiao on Instagram. Yeah, our bi-weekly stream, Jiao and me on Instagram.
All right. Good stuff. All right, we'll look at that. And what is there potential for you to have a different name come next week on YouTube?
I have a feeling that I'm going to change it, and guys, you heard it here first, to Nicole's World.
That sounds like OnlyFans, though, Nicole. Sounds like an OnlyFans account. Nicole's World.
Yeah, spin off. I think it's more catchable than Nicole's Brick Build World. I think it's good. It's good. Play around with it in your head and stuff like that, Nicole. That's always a good thing to say. Now, talk about playing around with Scotty. It's been great to have you here as well. Lovely to have you on, as always. You're looking fine and dandy. Spain obviously suits you, the warm weather.
Thank you, thank you.
Are you up to anything in the next week or so? Or are you kind of slowly getting things together? The stuff that's happening in your life?
No, back to streaming next week, hopefully. New year, new me. But mainly gaming. I'm getting into Warhammer again, so I might be doing some painting on there. And yeah, no Lego at the moment until any sets that come out that I like. But
yeah, well, that's the thing. You're kind of a good friend of the show, so it's always lovely to have you on, my friend. It really is.
Thank you, thank you. Thanks for
now,
having me.
Another good friend of the show, as well as everyone on the panel, of course, is Kerry. Kerry, are you up to anything? Are you going to go to the Lego store on Sunday?
No, I'll be working all day on Sunday.
Oh.
So I will potentially be going on Tuesday. I don't know. Are the New Year's sets coming out on Tuesday, or are they coming out on the 10th?
The New Year's sets, the Lunar
Chinese,
ones.
Yeah, the Lunar New Year ones.
They're already out.
They're already out,
them
for
already.
Christmas.
Yeah, they came out last week.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
So then I'll be going on the Tuesday then to get some of those. For some stupid reason, I thought they came out on the 10th.
Oh, right. Maybe that's in America. I'm not sure. I know we're getting them way before America.
About a week later.
No, I thought they were showing online as on the 10th. So.
I knew they come out because everyone was after them purple pieces for the spaceman.
Yeah.
That's how I knew they came out early.
But I'm aiming for those sets, seeing as there's no Harry Potter. So.
Yeah. Oh well, there's always Lord of the Rings. That's what the Harry Potter fans seem to be sort of running towards.
That, honestly.
Yeah, you will. Give it 2 weeks.
You're going to get a Rivendell. You're going to get a Rivendell.
Yeah. I am not. I'm severely lacking in space right now. So I'm like Barry. I've got to sort out because I literally can't walk down there at all. There's just so much stuff.
Ian says that you've got a New Year's set already. Ian, you're going to be building that on Sunday? Are you doing a stream on New Year's Day? I know I will be. I probably won't do it as late as what Ian does. He normally kicks off about 8:30. All right, good stuff, Kerry. Enjoy going and buying all those Lord of the Rings sets
as well. So
are you streaming Tuesday?
Hopefully, yeah.
Okay.
I normally stream on Monday. On Monday, not Tuesday.
Yeah. Okay. So, are you doing anything in particular on that stream?
I will be building potentially the DeLorean. We shall see. I mean, it's a new set. You see, I've got quite a lot of backlog. So, I also got Dagobah training as well for Christmas, so I'm wanting to build that.
That is a good set.
So,
I do fancy that, but equally, it's one of those ones
I really do want
without.
to build the DeLorean. So.
Oh, good stuff. Now, before we get to Craig, I asked you guys out there in the survey, of which 90 people voted, will you be buying Lego on January the 1st, 2023? Maybe got 36%. Yes, for those new waves, 33%. And no, 30%. So that's kind of quite a split, quite an even split that. You know what I mean? That's quite an even split of people considering it, definitely getting it, and absolutely not getting it. So that's fair enough. That is a good one. Thank you, everybody who voted for that as well. It was a nice sort of hung split vote, that one, which is a cool one. We had that sort of last week as well. What about you, Craig? So you up to now? You're back from Spain, re-energized, totally up for it. Are you doing anything next week?
I am going to be building for the show, so I'm going to get it all out of the way, so then I can build my board and play with my Christmas present, which is this lovely train. Look at that
here he goes. He did that just to wind me up.
Is he?
What the size of it?
What was that? Thomas the Tank Engine or something? What was it?
It's
Henry.
A1 class.
Diecast.
There he goes. His fingers are bigger than the bloody train.
It's a proper train. It actually runs around a track.
And what's it called? What is that particular train, dude?
That is the Scotsman set. It's a Blinky Bonnie, but it's an A1 like the Flying Scotsman.
Let's have a look at that. Sorry, the Flying Scotsman.
Half the size of the average.
Yeah, it's teeny tiny.
TT 120. And does that come with rail track as well? It must do, doesn't it? It's
the full kit and caboodle.
Comes with beautiful carriages as well.
Let's have a look at that.
Pullmans.
Yeah, it's got the proper Pullman's.
Wow, they actually run on the track. Wow.
Yeah, it's proper 12 volt. Look at the tiny track.
I didn't know they made them that small. That is super cool.
Oh, they do even smaller in gauge. Half the size of that.
Too fiddly engage though, isn't it, Barry?
It certainly is. Yeah, it's really fiddly.
Yeah. Oh, very cool, mate. That's good. And those trains do look amazing. I'll tell you what I'm excited for 2023. If it comes out in 2023, could be 2024. That is the Lego Orient Express. I think that is going to be an awesome set to get. I think everyone's going to be going crazy getting that.
So they don't
as long as it goes around a track. Jesus.
Yeah, as long as they scale it right and build it decent.
At the end of a shelf train.
Yeah, I hope as well that they can come out with other carriages, like do other carriages that you can get to add on to them. I think that would be quite a nice idea. But of course, so thank you everybody for the panel for being on tonight. It's a special night, really. This is the eve of New Year's Eve. It really is. So I want everybody, especially our newbie on as well, Naomi, Buchanan stuff. Thank you so much for coming on. Jean, lovely to see you as well. Bazza, lovely to see you as well. Always welcome.
Can I get an ask about Enid before you close?
Oh, go on. Show us what you want to show.
I think it's almost done. I just want to ask Carrie.
And who's this?
She knows the character. Did I put enough pink in there?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt your outro.
No. If it's Lego, you've built it. You've built it on this.
I did build it on your stream.
I'm very.
So I've got both. Yeah.
But anyway, great to have you here. Lovely to see you, Bazza. Lovely to see you, Macro. I can't believe you got that shirt from Jamaica. Next time, get me one as well, dude.
Thank you.
Nicole, lovely to see you. Scotty, lovely to see you as well. And you're looking very well. Kerry, you're looking amazing. Can't believe it. And Craig, what can I say? You're awesome too, my friend. Coming up from me, folks, I might be streaming tomorrow. If I do, then it will look something like this. And that was just a nice little break for me there, so thank you for that. But yeah, if I do, folks, it will be part 2. It depends how I wake up tomorrow, how I feel, because I've got a bit of a bad cold at the moment. And also, if I got a voice, and quite normally I wake up on a Saturday, I don't even have a voice. But anyway, we'll find out in about 12 hours' time. Otherwise, it'll be New Year's Day. I'll be building, as long as I get it, of course, the BLACKTRON set. And maybe the day after that, maybe building the jazz club then. We will find out. But anyway, as for now, I want to wish Happy New Year, especially to Craig, to Kerry, to Scotty, to Nicole, to Macro, to Bazza, to the lovely Jean, and the wonderful Naomi as well. Thank you so much for being on there. And of course, this show wouldn't be anything, folks, for all you lovely lot out there. The likes of Minifig Who, King Oldendorf, Titanium J, the Trade Company, of course, Irish fan of Lego, Anna Rays, Chris Chalice, Family Bricks, Mitty Bricks, Rapture, Raccoon, Big Nate, Andy Seston, to name but a few. Have a happy, wonderful 2023, folks. Stay warm, stay well, and I'll see you very, very soon. Take care, everyone, and
Happy
happy
New Year.
Happy New Year.
It's about all the time we have. So everyone out there, each and every one of you out there, blah 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 blah, and Lego is a wonderful thing, and each and every one of you lot are too. See you next week then. Bye.
Oh my god.
You still not sorted out your outros. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everyone. I'm working on it, Craig.
Have you